Oh, hey everybody, welcome to the Northernlion Live Super Show, the Wednesday, July 5th, 2017 edition. As always, I'm your host, Northernlion, joined by his team co-host, Rockley Smile.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I heard Shrek is nice. What do you think about that?
Yeah, what do you think about that, Robert?
I think that Shrek is nice.
Yeah.
Why were you so angry when you said that?
I felt like it started in that pitch, and I wanted to run with the character, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guy who's really angry about children's films.
Yeah, for some reason. And it's not even like he's negative about it. He's pretty positive about it.
It's like a sub-world of your New York man who gets angry sometimes.
Barney was an excellent show in the 90s!
We're going to play The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, and then we're going to play Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, and then we're going to play competitive Passepartout, a.k.a. Pinturillo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we already do play competitive Passepartout.
It's Pinturillo.
But this is a different version.
Exactly.
It's a different one, yeah.
That we don't usually use the colors in.
Well, yeah. Well, you got to put one dot of a color to start with, and then that's just to avoid getting whooped. In any case, why don't you give us a seed for Isaac to begin with here, Nick?
Since we're only doing Isaac like twice a month, do you want to just do an Isaac run, or you want to
fine. I mean, I still play
shit?
it 30 times a month, but I'm okay with Isaac. That's fine by me.
At the height of all of your Isaacness, including the NLSS and 2+ dailies, how often did you play a month? Was it actually like 70 times a month?
When Rebirth first came out, it was probably, I mean, it was like 120 times per month plus the stream, which is, you're looking at like at least another 12. So maybe like 130 to 140 Isaac runs a month.
You were doing like hours of it just on stream too.
Yeah.
I got a seed for you. It's 20 EF.
Okay.
Oh.
20 EF 6KSS. That's 6 kisses for Shrek.
6 kisses.
6 kisses. Yes, I get some 6 kisses.
Oh, I didn't mean to show you the streak there, but that's okay. Everyone's like, wow, that's a lot of Isaac. You were the guys watching
you did it.
You were the ones watching it.
That's true.
Everyone's like, that's crazy.
I wonder if there's probably people who have watched every single episode of your Isaac series.
It
right?
was me until recently.
Yeah. I mean, indirectly, I have seen all of my Isaac episodes, so...
yeah, that's true.
I like to
your own biggest
consider
fan.
you don't actually see them all. Like,
the problem
being in them
becomes when
isn't
people
watching
ask
them.
me specific things.
Yeah.
Like, you record a video on, like, last Tuesday, and then they go, what were you thinking on that shop? And you go, oh, well, you know, that's a great question.
By the way, quick game question. Perfume, is it good? Yes? No?
Yeah!
Yeah? Alright.
Well, how much time you got, Robert, is the real question. Because Mom's Perfume has gone through many, many different iterations of being good and then bad. And then good. So it's bad because Fear Shot is not good, necessarily. But it's good because it lowers your tear delay. As a result, I would consider it overall good.
Fear Shot's only bad on the advanced level of Isaac play, isn't it? On the lower level, it's sort of like, could take it or leave it.
I don't know. I think it depends on your perspective. I don't like making enemies. We're talking way too much about Isaac. But
I know.
I was going to say, I already regret asking, to be honest with you.
I don't like making enemies unpredictable, though, so I'm going to take it regardless.
Yeah.
I got to, like, close this, get my VRAM out of here, get this going on.
Oh, hello, Lynn.
Guarantee Streamlabs is going to close, but that's okay.
What's wrong with your Streamlabs? I saw you asking questions, but I couldn't find the question.
So apparently what Google Chrome does is if it ever runs into memory problems, which it does because every tab opens up a new process, but anyway, that's like it's still like
it sandboxes itself, so if your extensions break, it doesn't break your whole browser.
Yes.
I don't like it either, but I like it at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why they did it, but what it means is if it ever runs into memory problems, it's like, hey, I'll just close these tabs in the background that you weren't using anyway, and then when you click on them, I'll reopen them. So unfortunately with Streamlabs, that means that it reopens and it doesn't have a queue of everybody who's subscribed over the past, like, 3 hours. It only goes 1 hour back, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, what you can do instead is actually use the website.
I am on the website.
Oh, it uses that?
You're not using the web browser?
I thought you were using the downloadable app.
No, I'm using the web browser.
Wait, are you using the browser plugin or just you're using the little pop-out green screen box, chroma key box?
I'm at website that is called Streamlabs.com.
Yeah, he's using the dashboard
I
page.
know what a web browser is. I'm not talking to your fucking grandma, okay? I've got a Google Chrome tab open that says Streamlabs.com/dashboard.
That was the most legitimate anger I've heard in your voice in a long time.
It was a very patronizing question.
Well, you know, there's also an app you can download that uses Google Chrome.
I did not know that, but
yeah,
you know.
that's what I use, and it's not much better, but it probably won't break the same way.
That's fine.
I
really
recommend
think
the browser plugin.
I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, I have this new computer sitting in a box over here.
Wait, why haven't you opened it yet?
Well, because I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen with this, like, you know, $500 customs fee, and like, if I'm, like, I'll probably be okay with it either way, but like, if it's gonna cost me $500 to get a computer that I also have to be like, check out my new rig, then I don't know. I gotta. Let's change the terms of the deal to some extent, even if it isn't their fault. So I gotta like think about that. You know, you gotta strong arm people in the business world.
Maybe
So
you get to reimburse it.
Well, that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah.
Are you gonna, if they won't reimburse it, are you gonna send it back and make them pay $500 for you not?
I
mean, the thing is,
endorsing their product?
amazing.
It's a complicated situation. I do mostly blame the Canadian Postal Service for the situation we find ourselves in. But you know, it's kind of a you know, if you worked at like a factory and you took in a shipment of steel and they're like, oh, by the way, the shipment of steel was marked weirdly, so you owe us like 10 grand. You'd be like, I'm not gonna open the shipment of steel yet. I don't care when the sprockets have to be delivered by. We're gonna work this out.
Turnabout's fair play.
So I'm pretty sure that will solve my problems, though.
Use that for leverage. Just tell them, hey, you better reimburse me or I'm gonna make you pay it anyway.
Yeah.
So you're gonna pay the money either way.
I definitely cannot do that.
Oh, okay.
But I'm pretty sure that this is... I'm probably just gonna, like, no matter what, just do it anyway. Let's be honest.
Oh, dude, you gotta keep your leverage, man.
Yeah,
Don't say
you
it out loud.
hope they didn't hear that, because then they're gonna...
Well, I hope they didn't hear the first, you know, 25 seconds of this conversation where I dropped the F-bomb and said I'm not your fucking grandma.
That's a good point, yeah.
But anyway.
As your attorney, I would advise you to plead the fifth from this point on.
You seriously gotta plead the fifth. Always plead the fifth.
Never
Chad.
talk to cops either.
Never.
I saw a YouTube video about a lawyer saying that to his class.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's Rob's line.
At the high school graduation at which I presented that award, there was a police officer there. And I will admit that for a while I was like, what's he doing here? I was like, wait, is someone gonna like get called up to the stage and then they're gonna do like a forced takedown drug bust or something like that? But no, he was just sort of hanging out. And then, you know, after the graduation was done, he just left. All right.
Making sure everything's copacetic. Yes.
Copacetic.
Copacetic. Copaceptic. Absolutely.
Antiseptic coping mechanism.
Did you ever imagine in your life that you'd end up being a presenter for a high school graduation?
Honestly,
that's awesome.
I've dreamed pretty big.
Oh, so you did? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Other presenters, you know, the president of the Lions Club for this particular district.
Lions Club?
That's
yeah.
hilarious, actually.
Exactly. So I was in good company.
Lions Club.
That's basically the end of that. By the way, a high school graduation that is not your own, real, like, not exciting at all.
Yeah.
I could have guessed
it's
that.
not exciting even if it is your own. Like,
it's kind of like
get a sunburn and then go home.
Well, my last name starts with an L, right? So you guys are kind of in there in the R's, I'll admit, but as the L's, you're kind of like at peak engagement the whole time because you're never more than half.
We're not kind of in there in the R's. We're done. We're at the end. The R's are the end.
Yeah, you got so many Smiths and Thompsons and, you know, Westinghouses coming at you.
It's
I think
the end.
In my school, I think because there were so many people, they I'm pretty sure what they did is they made it so that the middle people were the last ones.
What?
So, yeah, because what they would do is
that's weird.
Like an A name and then a Z name and then a
what?
Yeah, that's
whatever.
really weird.
I don't know.
That actually makes no sense to me.
It's no different than really having it be starting from A through Z.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's like someone on the school board, like their daughter is named like Zarly Zalapsky or something like that. She's got a very important ballet recital, so she can't wait till the end of the ceremony. So we need to go A and then Z.
It's kind of a cool name, actually.
Zarly Zalapsky? Yeah, she was a good friend of mine, actually.
It's a former NHL player.
Wait, like actually though?
Yeah. What's that?
All right.
Tweeting about the stream, I forgot.
Nice. This is a pretty good seed. I've got
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
make sure to take the D100.
I've gone to the same room 3 times in a row. That's pretty stupid. Okay, we're done now.
Sonic Racing, and then you got Pinturillo.
Yeah, I have a lot of damage, actually. I have almost 8 damage for this early in the run.
Is the D100 really good?
I didn't take it, actually.
Well, that's a
rerolled it.
very advanced question, Robert.
Oh, never mind. Just kidding.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
I was just kidding.
People are like, the high school graduation was boring even when you were at it. I don't know. My graduating class was like 80 kids. So it actually took less than 2 hours to do the whole graduation ceremony, including like awards, and then like a couple of the graduating kids played like a concert as well.
That's
kind of
cool.
Songs.
Mine was like 1,000. So.
Yeah, that's too many.
I was in the middle. My second college graduation had a lot of people, though.
Oh,
that was
dude,
super boring.
You're telling me. My university graduation, and then 4 years later, Kate's university graduation, basically made me want to die. You're like, wow, this is a big moment for your life, but also at the same time, like, holy hell.
Yeah, really boring.
It's exceptionally boring.
It did get kind of cool when the old people came out in cloaks with weird, like, implements. I was kind of into that.
What?
When you're like, oh, Mr. Hannah Mansing, why are you wearing, like, your Grand Wizard uniform or something like that?
Really weird.
They come out with, like, this weird, like, Orthodox Russian, preacher garb on, and these
with a
hats.
chalice.
Oh, yeah, it's like a chalice
or a mace
and,
or something.
This never happened at my school. What
big
the fuck kind of weird satanic
or
cult
scepter
did you
or
have?
No,
something
you
like
gotta
that?
graduate college, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a college thing. Okay.
That's what you get.
I don't know where the tradition comes from, but like
Latin
seriously.
shit.
Yeah, but like every university.
They
Maybe
just
not every, but like,
subscribe to that whole fraternity thing.
dude, I swear, someone go like just Google image search like Harvard graduation, and you'll see what we're talking about. They come out in these weird robes, and they have these really floppy hats on that look like they should be a great prophet from civilization.
Yeah, it's some Harry Potter shit, I swear. It's really weird. It livens up the whole thing by like a factor of 10, though.
Yeah.
Until you get bored of it.
Especially when you just, this guy taught you like organic chemistry in a t-shirt and jeans for the past 8 months.
And then you realize he's been in a cult the whole time.
He walks out looking like a fucking blood-drinking time traveler or something like that, and you're like, this is out of control.
Is this where the orgy starts? Oh.
Did they exsanguinate a goat at the end? Or
oh, yeah, no, they actually kill the person with the lowest average.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's smart. It's a little bit of eugenics. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just really late stage eugenics.
Exactly.
They dip the chalice in and they pour it over your head.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you win.
Oh, and that sounds pretty fun, actually.
It really sucks if your graduating class is only 2 people.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
But the valedictorian gives a very macabre speech to the person about to be executed, and then but no one goes home with an empty belly.
It's surprising.
Right, yeah.
There's so many postgraduate students these days because those classes are very small.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I got out of the racket. I was like, I can make it through undergrad, but I don't know after that.
It's fucking Hunger Games after that.
This is what happens when college prices, tuitions inflate,
Exactly. 50 people graduating class? That seems normal. I mean, it's small, but it's not that small.
Well, if you're talking about like a college.
Oh, then for a college, that's way too small.
Yeah.
What happened?
Probably,
or are you a genius?
Probably a small community college in a rural area.
12 people, though?
Very, very small program.
That I could see. If you graduated from, like, the actuary program. But then they always lumped... And that was what bothered me about my university graduation. I get that they've got to do it, but they're like, today we're doing all the biology graduates and everybody getting their master's degree in, like, economics. And then we had to go through all these people that are, like, 6 years older than me that I've never seen before in my life, diluting my special day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We had probably about 6 different programs in addition to mine.
Oh.
So it was very, very diluted.
Well,
Do I take
I never graduated
Cyber
college.
Baby?
Well, it looks like you're winning out in the end here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't have mountains of debt.
No
I'm
risk of
I'm
having
doing the
blood
same
poured on
thing
your head.
You guys are.
They were gonna cut your throat. You don't have
Yeah,
that now.
that's true.
They might still be looking for you.
You're probably right.
Watch out for people in black robes.
The hell, always told me Satan would be handsome.
I think Satan's probably a college graduate.
He's a college dropout. Like Kanye West.
So, yeah.
Really?
Kanye West is the devil?
Yep, you heard it here first.
Whoa.
Well, bitch, he's a monster. No good bloodsucker.
Right, yeah. He's a
Fat
vampire.
motherfucker, now look who's in trouble. I don't even like saying that line. I don't know why.
Fat motherfucker.
Something about saying fat motherfucker doesn't feel right.
Could be with a P.
You know what's weird is hearing British people or people with a British accent say motherfucker. It just doesn't come out right. It's just weird. It's like when Americans say cunt.
Yeah, that it always seems like they're trying too hard.
Mm-hmm.
If an American says cunt or wanker or bloody, you're like, I get it. You watch Channel 4. Like,
Yeah.
congrats.
Do you think it sounds weird when British people rap at all, or no? Because I kind of got over it, but for a minute it was kind of weird.
See, the fact that you said for a minute was almost a Britishism in and of itself, I thought.
What? I thought we
we
say
don't-
in a minute all the time.
You don't say for a minute in North America, you say for a
say-
while.
You say in a minute. You can say, you can say
No.
I thought that was one of those trendy things for a while, and I was like, oh, did I accidentally happen into a hipster figure of speech?
In a New York minute, maybe. Like
yeah.
that Hillary Duff movie.
People
By
started
the
saying
way-
everything was for a sec. And it's
Yeah.
like,
for a
no,
sec.
it wasn't.
I
for-
always say that.
Yeah, it's real sus.
Dude, actually, so here's the thing. New York Minute, that's like the one, like, oh, this is a New Yorker phrase that, like, everyone, like, outside of New York says, but no one in New York says. Like, no, I don't
It's
think
on
I've
the
ever
news.
heard. Right, yeah. I don't think I've ever heard a single person in New York City say, well, I'll be there in a New York Minute. Or, like, you know, this took a New York, like, no one ever does that.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody at all.
Yeah, no
ever
one's ever
say
said it except for that news segment where it's called the New York Minute.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
a
in like the
fair point, yeah.
1930s.
Yeah, you even took that tone when you said it. When you
You
made
did.
the example, you
Be
did the
there in
30s
a
tone.
New York Minute.
Meanwhile, at the
Another
Hall
hill.
of Justice. Speaking of the Hall of Justice, I watched Marvel's most anticipated new movie last night.
Oh, Wonder Woman?
Yep, Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Nice.
Oh, how was it?
I thought it was okay, but also probably the least happy I've been with a Marvel movie since maybe Avengers 2 or Ant-Man. I was like, it's good, but it's certainly not masterful.
That does not bode well for me then.
Why
I think
did
I
you
need it
see
to be
that?
like 2 times as good as you think it is for me to like it.
with Spider-Man, is it out or coming
It
out?
comes
Like,
out tomorrow.
No, it's called Homecoming Out.
Yeah.
yeah.
Homecoming out.
Why didn't you just go see that?
Because it's not out yet.
Well, yeah, but I mean, why didn't you wait 2 days for it to come out?
Well, because I had time to go see a movie on Tuesday.
He's just waiting for the next one to be announced. Why bother seeing this one when they're going to reboot it again?
Yeah, well, I think this one's gonna stick, honestly.
Yeah.
We'll see.
No, but like, you don't understand that you're actually making the risky bet. in
This is the
situation.
3rd time.
But you're betting on a Marvel franchise to fail.
No,
And
I'm
it's
betting
not-
on it to reboot, not fail. They're different.
Okay, if they reboot the Spider-Man franchise after Homecoming, within 5 years, I will give you like $1,000.
Okay.
Well,
Hey, if I don't have to give you shit, then that's a great bet.
You have to give me 43 cents if they don't reboot.
That's fine.
Whoa.
I'll do that.
Those are proportional odds right now.
Okay.
Dude, okay. Here's the thing. It depends entirely on the deal that they made with Sony, right? Because like, however that works, because basically their Marvel is. Like, Sony licensed Spider-Man from Marvel, and Marvel is now paying them to, like, license it back, basically?
Yeah, I don't understand. It's Hollywood accounting.
Yeah,
You know
pretty
how it
much.
is.
Yeah, so, like, if they don't lose the rights to it, then they're not going to reboot it. He's just going to be part of the Marvel universe.
I think you're saying I've lost my 43 cents already contractually.
I think you might.
I mean,
yeah.
you might as well
That's some
pay
bullshit,
me
but
in
okay.
advance, and I'll give you 1,000 God for 3 in a
Okay.
few years if it works out. But
All right, we'll settle that after the show.
so here's my problem with Guardians of the Galaxy 2, without getting too into it, because I'm sure not that many people care. But it's actually just too funny, in my opinion.
Oh, that bodes well for me, actually. I love funny ones.
In a way that undercuts, like, the entire tone of the movie. That, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy just got funny moments. And then there's... I can walk over this. That's sweet. It's got funny moments that are, like, under the surface. And wait, I'm phrasing this improperly. Let me start again from the beginning here. It's got funny moments, but at the same time, it has serious world-changing consequences. However, in this movie, they'll be like, you know, getting into a fight with, like, you know, a god or something like that, and then Dave Bautista will just be like, "I farted," and then you're like, and then it flashes back to, like, you know, this dude's like eating another dude's face off, and then just like, it just goes a little too far off of the wildly divergent tones, I think.
That's what bugged me about Doctor Strange as well. Shit was too serious for those really awkward moments of humor that also didn't land.
The parts of Doctor Strange I liked the least was definitely when it became Monty Python's anthropomorphic cape. Like,
yeah,
that was fucking silly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like they're doing the Sorcerer's Apprentice thing going on. You know, a little bit with that. That was odd.
I still thought it was, like, pretty good.
I thought that was a good movie.
Oh, yeah. I like Doctor Strange more than I like Guardians of the Galaxy 2. But I still thought Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was okay.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really, like, I wasn't, like, I didn't dislike Guardians of the Galaxy 1, but I wasn't, like, super into it. As much as people, like, because I remember when that came out, people were like, oh my god, this is the best Marvel
Yeah, but,
movie
like,
by
Groot,
far.
right? Like, Groot, he's a plant. Also, there's a raccoon.
See, no, but, like, I'm not that against it. I just, like, I'm not against it. I wasn't ever crazy into it.
Have you not noticed how much great Groot merchandise there is? That's why you're not into it. You haven't seen.
We don't have to do the capitalism.
Okay.
The movies are made to make money. That doesn't mean they can't also be good.
Just when I went into FYE, there was an entire end cap devoted to Groot. And I was like,
First
okay,
off,
it's
what
fine.
is FYE? Second, what the fuck is an end cap?
You know what both of those are.
I have no idea what any of this is. An end cap sounds like a neurotransmitter inhibitor or something.
FYE is short for your entertainment. It used to be a music store, but then the industry went out of business. So now they sell Japanese merchandise and also those shitty figurines that are square, the Funko Pop shit.
Why does everybody hate Funko Pop?
Because they're overdone. That's why.
I don't know what it is.
And an end cap is a display that goes on the end of an aisle.
Oh, so it's an end cap, not like capital NCAP.
No, it caps the aisle, essentially. All clear?
Still hate the massive
relatively clear, I'd say.
Okay.
This,
also, they're ugly is the other problem with Funko Pop.
I don't know. I think they look kind of cute. They got those eyes that are exclusively black, and then they're too far apart.
They're dead inside, and also everyone's square, and that's not right. Not every character should be square.
That is shapist, honestly.
Yeah, it is shapist, honestly.
I'm actually rather pear-shaped, so you know.
So Funko is body shaming, essentially.
Well, I believe what
Pretty much,
Funko Pop does in that situation is they just put the mouth higher up on the head, so then it appears that your jaw is like larger.
Yeah.
Okay, so you already understand what they do then.
Yeah, but I'm not like anti it because I'm just anti like any collectible for the most
You're
part.
anti.
Well, it's more that I'm like I don't understand. You know, have you ever looked at a fucking amiibo?
Yeah, I don't like those either, actually.
No, okay, well, I'm just making sure we're on the same page here.
I think this run is lost for me, basically.
Oh.
I can't get away with taking that.
Somebody call Mathis, he's crying. Dude, Mathis, he's in the right. Those amiibos, that's gonna pay for somebody's college education someday.
Dude, but remember when they were like, dude, collect Furbies, and then also when
Beanie
they were
Babies.
like, yeah, dude, collect Beanie Babies.
You get the Princess Diana one, you put it in a glass case, and you're good.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. Somebody lied to all of our parents. Because my parents are also like, and my parents believe it to this day. I collected like a bunch of hockey cards as a kid, and they justified it as being like, well, they'll be worth money someday.
Right, exactly.
They're worth nothing.
Yeah.
But then now, my parents, they're moving like all the time. So they're like, you really got to come collect these hockey cards. And I'm like, I didn't buy them. And they're like, just put them up on eBay. I'm like, it's like an 80-hour job to index, oh, here's Zarly Zalapski's rookie card from the 1993 Tampa Bay. That's worth 72 cents. Okay, put that up on eBay. I'm going to ship that out in its own envelope. Just throw them in the trash. Right, if you don't want them anymore, just throw them in the trash, or like put an ad up on Craigslist that's like, I'm giving these away $100 for the whole lot.
Yeah, you do the lot together and you
eBay,
take the pictures of the best cards out of the lot. That's how it goes.
No, chat, you don't understand. People in chat are like, I'll take them. I'm not dealing with them. That's the whole point here. I'm not gonna deal with them. So no, I'm not gonna give them to you.
Talk to you. Get them your parents' email.
No,
number.
I'm not gonna do that.
Email number?
Yeah. Well,
give them their IP. That'll do it.
They're older. They probably still are working on the email numbers from the back of the day.
Yeah, people are like, what if there's a Black Lotus in there?
In your hockey cards?
I had my parents send me, they were like, hey, we've got like these Magic the Gathering and Pokemon cards. We'll send those out. And I was like, yeah, do so. Because I thought maybe I was just an idiot when I was a kid and didn't realize I had a Black Lotus.
Right,
I did not have a Black Lotus, but I did have a Swords to Plowshares, which was like a $10
that's not bad.
card. It covered the cost of the shipping.
Was it beta, though?
No, it's probably like one of those like intro packs from like the year 2001.
Oh, 4th edition or something.
Yeah, they put like one money card into the pack.
5th edition, maybe.
I used to have the original holographic Charizard, which I think is worth a good amount of money now.
Yeah, it might be like $100 or something.
Yeah, something like that. And then some kid swindled me when I was a little kid. It's like, dude, B-Drill is way cooler.
Well, it is. It is cooler.
I mean, yeah, he's right.
Yeah, but he got you on B-Drill?
Well,
he's a bee and a drill. Come on.
He's a B-Drill with drill hands, That was pretty dope.
It is cooler.
Yeah, I mean, I ran a B-Drill in my last Pokemon game, so there you go.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah,
I guess.
I did get back at someone completely not related to him in that I traded some shitty fucking Super Nintendo game for Star Fox.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I mean, we were just gonna let each other borrow it, but that didn't happen.
That is how I ended up with a copy of Xenosaga for PlayStation 2.
Nice, yeah.
Nice.
My friend said, hey, you want to borrow this? And I said, yeah. It's like a 300-hour RPG, so it was taking me a long time. And then we stopped being friends. So all of a sudden, I've got this copy of Xenosaga just sort of hanging
Sick.
Out. Nice, yeah. And you're laughing all the way to the bank.
I sold my copy of Secret of Mana for SNES for $70 when I was about 14. Because I thought I was going to grow out of video games and not care that I did that, and I did care.
Well, how much is Secret of Mana worth now?
It's probably worth what I sold it for, but I'd rather have had the game.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now I don't own a copy of one of my favorite games, which is stupid.
I feel like people who collect things to sell them specifically, aren't you like kind of missing the point of collecting?
Well, I always just think about it because like we bought this box of Conspiracy 2, which is a Magic the Gathering set that's draft focused. We bought it last August because we're just gonna open it and do like a draft at PAX because Dan's gonna be there. He likes Magic. Me and Kate like Magic at the time. We'll be able to get like 6 people. But plus the shit was sold out everywhere. It was it was a rare-ish product at least. Then Dan cancels. Oh, I have a son. Okay, that makes sense. So we got this unsealed box of Conspiracy 2, And I was looking, and people were like, later you could sell that. If you hold it for like 8 years, you might be able to sell that box you paid $120 for like $200. Like, that's not really a good deal.
Yeah.
In the scheme of things.
Doesn't seem very, 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 very wise investment. Well, if it was a higher cost investment, like if you bought that for $120,000,
I got 200 back.
Right? Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be all right.
I always wanted the experience of having a complete box of some Magic cards and opening them all. That seemed like a really cool thing to be able to go, oh, it's gonna be that awesome card that I want.
It's really cool. Like the first 5 or 6 times.
6
Wow.
times?
You've opened that many full boxes?
Absolutely, yeah.
Holy shit, you got way more into Magic than I even knew you did.
It's like, yeah, basically. That's true.
Well, I remember my mom's boss had a full box of sealed Arabian Nights. And
yeah,
that
that's
was in
actually
like
worth like
2005.
$1,000 now.
Yeah. That was worth a ton.
He could put like a down payment on a really nice car or something.
Jesus.
And I really wanted it just to open all the packs. But I don't even know what the good cards were out of that anymore. It was like
the
gin in a bottle or something. What was it?
Yeah, Christina Aguilera. Gin in a bottle.
No, there's something gin. Osmati gin. Is that it? I'm making up shit now. I don't remember what it's called.
No, I don't know anything about Arabian Nights.
That was old. That was like 95.
But it is one of, as much as I understand it, at least, it's one of the most prized sets.
Gin and juice. Yeah, make all your puns now.
Asmati gin and juice.
I like the reaction after the joke. Asmati gin and juice.
Yeah, not so good.
Yo, one thing I did want to say, we won't be able to revisit this in like a year and a half after you guys have seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2. There is totally a Ki-Adi-Mundi in it.
Nice.
There's a 100%. This guy is like Ki-Adi-Mundi's like older brother.
So
younger brother.
By the way,
so Ki-Adi Tuesday.
Exactly.
Somebody looked up how much the holographic Charizard's worth.
Yeah.
Apparently the highest right now on eBay is $2,000.
Oh,
but that's first edition,
and just listing.
Right, yeah.
Is that what it sold for, or is that what it listed for?
That's what it's listed for, I think. So, not necessarily.
Go to the highest, buy it now, and then subtract 20%.
And straight up, like, if it's $2,000, just find it and sell it, dude.
Well, yeah, I mean that's probably a little bit harder to come by. I would think.
Finding it.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I got swindled in the POG era for a Ted DiBiase and not new Ted DiBiase, which was very confusing for me. Old $1 Million Man WWF wrestler Ted DiBiase. I had a slammer with his face on it, and then it had the finger grips on the back that you could put your fingers into to get like super grip.
Did they smell like bubblegum?
I don't know what they smelled like after I'd used it for so long. We did like a slammers match because I was playing some high tier pogs. Usually you lost your pogs, but we're like, yeah, we'll go for slammers. So I anteed up the Ted DiBiase one, and then the bell rang and the dude just swiped it.
Whoa!
Ran inside.
Didn't he know that you would be in class the next day?
We were in different classes. He was 1 year above me, actually, so it was like...
What a fucker!
No, he's got to know he's going to get away with it if he's going to do it.
Yeah.
You don't think he's stupid to steal a pog like that?
I was pretty cheesed off. I don't remember his name anymore, though.
Well, that's your own problem. That's like if a guy runs you over and you don't get the plates. That's your own problem.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I think his name was TJ, so it's almost like he's already paid for that.
Right,
cost.
yeah.
Because now he's an adult applying for jobs with the name TJ.
That's not a name. Those are initials.
Are they, though?
It's an abbreviation.
We didn't call him TJ. The teacher called him TJ.
Well, he might have wanted to be called TJ.
They probably knew each other outside of class.
I don't think so.
Met each other at the farm stand.
Black Candle is a great item.
Okay,
Sometimes I forget how much of a baby you are at Isaac. Is Black Candle a good item?
Well, I remember it being good when I played, but then I haven't played in a long time. What about the cauldron filled with hot soup?
Trinket
That's
smelter.
Smelter, yeah. I mean, it's good if you got trinkets, but it's an active item.
Do you have trinkets, Robert?
I do not, actually.
Oh, it's not good then.
I'm not a big trinket collector. You guys like trinkets?
Oh, like
you gotta
in real
like
life?
them.
No.
Yeah, in real life, yeah.
In real life, absolutely not.
Yeah. But you got a lot of trinkets in your house, though. Now,
Kate has a lot of trinkets. Kate's a collector. If I decorated the house, it would exclusively look like an IKEA showroom. There would never be anything non-functional ever in these places.
Yeah.
And it would all be purchased from IKEA. But I just don't care. So I'm like, you should just, if you're going to go through the effort, you can decorate it however you please. Because it doesn't matter to me at all.
Yeah, I'm not a big trinket guy. I mean, you guys have seen my room.
Yeah.
It's if I didn't get shamed so much, I would probably turn on my camera more. But I would I don't decorate. I could just have bare walls and I'll be totally happy.
It doesn't bother
with
me
that.
at all.
Yeah.
More into baubles then. Not so much trinkets.
Exactly. Something smooth, something silky.
Oh, that was the crows?
That was Dark Souls.
Yeah, that was Dark Souls, yeah.
I got it.
Give us smooth.
It's Conan O'Brien's old-timey baseball voice.
Give us smooth.
I hate dust, so like having trinkets makes there be more dust that you can't get rid of.
Can I ask you a question I think we have talked about before?
Yeah.
Do you dust?
Yeah.
That's weird to me.
It's getting stupid at this point because it's never going to stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I should give up and just let the dust win.
I don't understand what dust does. Like,
fills me with hate.
No, but I mean, like, I don't understand what dusting does, I mean to say.
Makes it go away for about a day or two.
Isn't dusting just like vertical vacuuming?
What?
Yeah?
You get what I'm saying?
No, I mean, I see, but yeah.
Vacuuming on non-X-axis surfaces?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Still want the dust to go away. Do you not want the dust to go away?
Well, I don't know, because, like, I understand what dust is made of.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I have skin and pets.
Too much of that.
Right.
You're telling me, man. So, I'm thinking we should have dust, but I look around, there's no dust, and we never dust. It just doesn't get dusty. We're in like a dust-proof
dust, and you don't know.
We live in like a 500 square foot apartment. I would know if she was dusting. We vacuum a lot.
I've heard of this before. There are places where dust just doesn't show up.
I think we're in like an almost dust-proof environment here.
That's why it's a tech sector city. They build all those chips over there because it's dust-free.
100%.
You know, it is a more common thing to have dust in a. Sorry, I got a donation.
When you're wearing a sari?
Mind flooded me. No, dust is a way more common thing if you have a certain life habit that also happens to be a narcotic vice.
You're talking about smoking cigarettes.
I would hear. I don't know.
Narcotic?
I don't know anybody who smokes cigarettes.
I mean, I guess it is a narcotic.
I think it's technically a narcotic, yeah.
But then you know the same way you go like, well, you know, sugar's a drug.
Yeah. Well, technically, all drugs are hallucinogens.
Well, I don't smoke at all, and I still have dust.
Oh, that's true. It's not very dry in Vancouver. You know, it's like it's mountainous, but there's all sorts of oceans and streams
You saying
around.
the ocean sucks the dust out?
I don't know. If the air's not as dry, does it get as dusty?
I have no idea. I don't know.
I'm straight up. This isn't a bit. I just don't know. What is this?
If there's a solution that makes there not be any more dust, I guess I need to go wherever that is. Because I'm about ready to let it win.
You can never let the dust win, dude.
Even in my car. I keep it as clean as possible. There's still dust all over it. I'm done with dust.
You ever eat like drive-through food in your car and then just leave the bag on the ground for like 2 weeks?
No, definitely not. I even bought a thing to put garbage into in the car.
I see that in other people's cars. It makes me inexplicably angry. If I get into someone's car and they're offering me a ride, I'm not going to say, like, hey, clean your car, because they're being very nice. But at the same time, I'm like, how do you end up with a bunch of, like, McDonald's trash bags on the floor of your car? When you get to your house, just take them inside.
My car is basically immaculate except for the dust. And I hate that. I try to clean it every time I go in.
I don't understand. You live in, like, Arizona or something.
I think you're tracking dust in is what's happening.
I think I got too much skin. Maybe I need to exfoliate.
Yeah, you just got to get rid of your skin.
How does Austin deal with that with his shoulders?
That's a good point.
Austin, he's too young to have his learner's permit. So he doesn't have to worry about that.
Do his shoulders need a permit?
Well, I mean, if I was the president, maybe, but...
Oh, that's to conceal them. He doesn't conceal.
Yeah, exactly.
Concealed carry, yeah.
I don't know where we're going with this shoulders thing, but I just want to bring it up. Go ahead and change the topic now.
Well, I mean, you know, if he stretches his arms out, then he can actually fly.
Well, that's cool. I can't do that.
Mm-hmm. It's more of a you know a gift than a burden, really. I've been so yesterday I was like exploring some of the SCP stuff. You guys ever see that?
Oh wow, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
There's some good stuff there. Like there's some interesting monsters.
There is some good stuff.
Did you see the one that's a duck, but also it's evil?
No, I didn't. That sounds hilarious.
So for people who don't know, SCP is like a, you know, fan fiction, creepy H.P. Lovecraft meets sci-fi sort of thing.
Yeah.
The premise is like there's this containment area. I can't remember. Is it on Earth or is it in outer space? It's like under the ocean or something.
It's
just a bunker.
They don't have a lot of info on it. Like, it's supposed to be ambiguous, but like there's just a bunch of different locations and they contain things all over the world and shit.
Yeah, so you know, there's like a lady, and you don't.
It's
really
a
know
rogues
what's
gallery
up.
of lunacy.
Yes, there you go. It's a menagerie of sci-fi terrors.
The cabin in the woods. It's like the end of that.
Yes,
exactly.
It's actually that exactly. Yeah.
There's some really good ones, but then there are, you know, if you're hitting that random SCP button, you do run into a lot of stuff that's like, you know, it's an alien, and when it screams, it hurts your ears. And,
Yeah, there's some bad ones. But there are
what
some
if
cool
a painting could be evil?
Right.
There was one I saw that was cool. A lot of the what I found is a lot of the most well-written ones are, you know, follow like good conventions of sci-fi where it's like it's not really about the monster, it's about a thing. So like there's this sloth thing. It's
sloth?
Yeah, it's like it's a man dressed up in a sloth suit, and it appears in imagery in like, you know, television or the internet or whatever. And if you see the sloth, then you have this incredible desire to share it with your friends and spread the sloth. And then you get really depressed and shit. Basically, it's talking about how
it's the ring.
It's more like internet culture is the whole idea of the SCP thing. That one.
Oh, do they all have to have weird like moral grounding messages?
No,
I hope not.
They don't.
Like the one is just it moves when you don't look at it, and then it breaks your neck.
Yeah.
There's no message to that.
Isn't that like Soma was inspired by the SCP stuff to some extent?
I didn't know that.
Definitely, like at least the first those like live action teasers of Soma, those were inspired by SCP for sure.
Yeah, I find it interesting. Also, I hope there's better ones though than a lot of the ones I've seen.
Well, there's like 2,000 of them, so you're gonna have some ones to like there. You know,
fair enough.
You're gonna enjoy some of them.
I also spent like a morning just on the SCP. Whatever it's called, the wiki. I don't know.
The wiki, yeah.
Just hitting like a random article, and like sometimes you're like, "Ooh, that was a creepy one." Sometimes you're like, "Oh, a donut," and when you, it's like the tastiest donut ever, and then you take a bite, and then you look in the other direction, and you look back, and it's a whole donut again.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's
and
really...
it doesn't do anything bad.
That's so spooky.
Yeah.
The donut that never runs out of donut.
Well, see, that's the thing about it is it like not all of them are actually creepy or monsters. Like there's one that's like a coffee machine that has a keypad, so it's just like any liquid can come out of it. And then there's another one that's called like Larry the Laughing Llama, I think is what it's called. And it's a 2-person llama suit that is wearing galoshes. And apparently, like, the only thing that it does is if you wear it, you feel really happy. And then you want to go back inside the Larry the Laughing Llama suit.
Oh, so that's where it goes. So it's like an addiction.
Kinda, yeah, but it's
and
not
it
even
traps
that.
you inside because you love it so much.
Yeah, like, kinda, except it didn't really make people want to kill themselves if they were at the dude or anything, so...
So there was a really good series of like our no sleep posts, and again I would offer the same criticism to that subreddit that I do to SCP, where a lot of the time it's like open and it's a monster in your window, but daddy, you're already in my room, and then the dad is like, and I picked her up and never looked back, you know.
Yeah.
But there was a really good series of no sleep, and I can't remember who it was by or what it was called. All I remember is that every single story was part of the same like anthology, but you never knew until like 80% of the way through. It would start talking about these like mushrooms growing out of your skin, and then they would just like basically peel their skin off because of these like psychoactive mushrooms that grew out of their body. It had like a whole scientific conspiracy and stuff going on.
That sounds awesome.
Ooh, that does sound pretty cool.
It was pretty sweet. But this was like 2 years ago, and there were like 30 stories. And there would be like a 6-week break in between all of them.
So it's like a scary story set up like that meme of mankind in 1989 throwing whatever off a Hell in a Cell kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
It's formatted the same way as that, basically.
Coolest Isaac synergy I've ever had, by the way, is Static Tears and Cricket's body with the sprinkler. I really like that.
I can see that. That's cool. Static Tears is a good one.
I got all, like, it's a perfect Static Tears build. And I beat the game with it, so it was good. Very enjoyable.
Oh yeah, what is SCP-069? What's that one? The world must know. Someone linked it in my chat, but I can't read it because I'm, I'm working.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to win this run, but I did breakfast myself. You're not wrong.
Classic.
I have 9.68 damage, but 4 items.
Sick.
The Polaroid. Breakfast, which I can only assume is actually maybe like 100 breakfasts, and Halo of Flies and Magic Mushroom. Rip.
So what if you got a free vacation for a week, anywhere you want to be?
Is this an SCP?
Yeah, maybe. But the catch is you've got to role play the characters of your favorite TV show while you're there the whole time. Would you take the vacation?
I mean, that sounds like something that people do when they go to like sci-fi conventions, right?
Right.
Or like anime conventions.
That's pretty common. Momocon.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can go to Japan for a week, but you've got to role play Game of Thrones the whole time you're there.
I mean,
that sounds like Daniel Day-Lewis's everyday life. That sounds
what a strange would you rather also.
It came out of an episode of Bob's Burgers, that's why.
Oh, okay. Like, neither the consequence nor the benefit is that high in magnitude.
Exactly why it's good for conversation.
Okay. I mean, I guess I would say no.
Yeah, I just buy the trip.
I feel like my enjoyment of the trip would be diminished to the point that it wouldn't feel like a vacation as much as a result of the duty imposed upon me.
It depends, though, right? Because, like, if you're going to, like, Universal or, like, Disney World or something, then it could be kind of fun, Although, I don't know if they allow that. You're probably not allowed to.
Yeah, they probably, like...
Yeah. No mentioning those. We do not recognize those shows.
Well, like, if you go to Disney World dressed up as, like, Kylo Ren, I'm pretty sure they'd be like, you can't fucking come in here. Because we got our own Kylo Ren on the payroll. And if you start throwing up in the, It's a Small World After All garbage can or something like that, it's going to reflect real badly on us.
Yeah, no, probably.
They're going to think you're a representative of Disney.
Exactly.
But what if you... Okay, this is the metagame. Go to Disney World and then buy all of the memorabilia that could make a Kylo Ren suit in Disney World itself, then they can't kick you out, right? Like, what can they possibly do?
Yeah, that would be a bizarre situation if they could hold you responsible for that. You
Only
did what they
kids
want.
can dress up at Disney World, apparently.
Well, is wearing their memorabilia dressing up?
Well, you know, if you go to like Disneyland, they don't sell you like a Kylo Ren costume. They give you like a hat that sort of looks like Kylo Ren's helmet, you know.
Right.
They don't have like
They don't give you like
mask.
a Mickey Mouse like dead mouse hat. They give you like, here's some ears.
Well, you know, actually, like they might, because they probably sell just the straight up toys, right? And when I was a kid, they had the Darth Vader like full mask that had a voice changer in it.
Maybe they've wised up since then.
Maybe. But I mean, like, I'm sure that exists, though, right? Like the full Kylo Ren mask, and you get to sound like Kylo Ren with a voice changer.
Oh, what if you're a 5 foot tall adult, right? And you wear all the dress up stuff and come in? Are they gonna look under your mask to see if you're an adult to tell you can't come in?
I see your concern there.
Right? Yeah. They didn't care about who I was until I put on the mask.
Plus, you could just be a tall teenager. You could be 6 feet tall and 16. It's happened.
I think the second you become an adult is when you stop trying to find this loophole.
So we're good. We can go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on like
so
a
we can do it,
mental
yeah.
level, I think you guys are fine right now.
We're going to Disneyland.
I'm done my Isaac run.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
So
I finished mine and started another one.
Yeah.
you guys want to pivot to
Sure.
some Sonic and All
We
Stars
could
Racing?
do a little piving.
Yeah, let's pivot.
I don't
Let's
like-
Jeremy pivot.
Sure, okay. I mean,
You know, like calling it piving?
piving sounds too like a sexual
It's a
act
sex
that had
act.
to be
Yeah.
invented.
It
And
definitely is. Yeah.
Any sex act that was here before I was here is okay.
Piving is when you rub those little styrofoam packing balls all over your genitals.
I think it's when you dress up as a bird.
No, I like mine better.
Sonic and All Stars. There you
All
go.
right, let's get
All
piving.
right, we'll be back in 3 minutes. It takes us 15 minutes to get everyone in the Sonic lobby.
That's
anyway.
Right.
So,
It's, yeah.
not because in like a rare bit of not being a jerk about it, the lobby's just confusing.
hmm Oh, it's Sonic ampersand, isn't it?
Yep.
God damn.
First floor
What
of
do you
my
guys-
second run, I got all stats up and another all stats up. That's weird.
That is
What
weird.
do you guys think about the that couple from Washington who dresses in Victorian garb and lives their whole life as if it's, you know, the Victorian era, and then they came up to Victoria, British Columbia, and tried to go to a botanical garden, and the botanical garden is like, we're not letting you in.
Really?
Dress
Why?
like that, yeah, because it's a distraction for the
Oh,
For the
for the
flowers?
for the patrons, I guess.
huh.
That's it's kind of douchey, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I agree with Rob, actually. I
Yeah,
mean, not that
okay, what-
I really support their decision to wear that, but also
Well-
who cares?
We're
Yeah,
100% on the same page then.
Yeah, that seems like, oh, this botanical garden is too. We don't allow Victorians in here. Come on.
But then
Also
there
very much
keep
like the
being
Bob's
wrinkles.
Burgers.
There keep being wrinkles in this story because, like, you're like, I support the people who they dress like it's the Victorian era, and then they do like an interview with the people who dress like it's the Victorian era, and they're like, it was just better back then because women couldn't vote, and you're like, I don't know anymore. Is it possible for you both to be hit with heavy fines?
So don't let them in, actually, then.
Yeah, but
Ask them those questions. See what they say.
But what if it's just like a kinky thing that they're into?
I don't
I
think
could-
no.
yeah, I
They
could see that.
actually, you have to be an actual idiot to want to live in the Victorian. Like they wash their clothes in like a bucket with soap and then like
No.
scrape it over a washboard. I
I-
have to imagine that like a real washboard costs more than a washer and dryer in this day and age.
You don't
You
really
gotta start
think
by
they
building a
simulate.
time machine.
They don't simulate the whole lifestyle, right? They just simulate the clothes. They're
No,
still
they
clean
simulate
smelling.
almost the whole lifestyle, except they also run a blog about their lifestyle.
Well, if they smell like shit, yeah, then I don't get it. But if they're clean, then sure.
Yeah.
I
But
could see wanting
come
to
on,
lift up like 8 layers of dress to get at it. That would be cool.
That's your number one concern.
That's not a concern. That's a plus.
That's
for
a
you.
yeah, that's a plus.
How do you guys feel about roasted vegetables?
I'm for them.
For them.
Right?
Yeah,
See,
to an
because
extreme degree.
It
Not
makes
burned.
me wonder. We've talked about this before.
Not
but, like,
burned.
It makes me wonder. Well, yeah, not burned. But like, it makes me wonder, like, why people boil any vegetable outside of like potatoes for mashed potatoes, you know, and other rare exceptions. But still, you know what I mean? Am I making the room, by the way?
Yeah, go for it.
Somebody who
room
has
maker?
the
Yeah.
who has the maps.
Res Hanenel Solet. That
That's a
one.
pretty good Scottish.
Yeah, I worked on it.
How is your Chinese accent?
I'm not gonna
Oh,
do
no.
a Chinese accent. I'm just
Japanese?
straight up not gonna do that. No. Well, Japanese I'm okay with a little bit more.
But
'cause,
why?
like,
I want to explore why that is, because I
Well,
actually agree with you.
you know what? Yeah, I don't know.
Because we're
exactly.
closer to Japanese culture because it plays a larger role in our lives.
Yeah.
So we feel more comfortable with it, right?
I kind of agree with that. Yeah.
It doesn't feel quite as foreign, so it doesn't feel like an insult. That's my guess,
You know
anyway.
what? You might be right. You might just straight up be right. I mean, one of the things I very much enjoy is saying, you know, Pixis
Yes.
the way that they say it in Attack on Titan, which is great. It's
Chat
just a great
says because we're all fucking weebs.
character. Well,
I am not at all though.
I also am not.
I play the anime intros, but only because you guys, like, chat yells at me. So
I'm
it's
probably
just a
one.
self-preservation thing at this point.
I don't really know why you gotta call somebody that, but I guess I'm one of those.
Is it possible you're only offended because you are one, though?
An
Yeah.
offender?
No, I mean, I'm not comfortable saying the W word, but
Weeb?
yeah.
Weeberson?
I mean, my
Kate
name is
is-
based on an anime guy, so yeah.
That is true. Kate, I mean, Kate is, but she's also Korean, so it's like,
I don't think you can be that definitionally, according.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, but like, Korea's not Japan, though.
No, I thought
I
the
mean,
implication
look.
of that word is that you're a white person who
That's
loves
what I
Asian
thought,
culture.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
White people.
White
Weebism.
Good old whites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it like WEAB? Because it's
No, it's two E's.
No, it's been changed.
Oh, okay.
Recently.
Because I thought it was like, isn't it an abbreviation of a longer word?
Who is K Chopper and why are they in our room?
I don't know. They asked earlier if they could join, and I didn't reply, which, as we all know,
Oh.
is a yes. So I think they should
Right.
just be allowed to stay here.
Yeah, you know.
You want to invite again, Rob? It disappeared into the void.
Absolutely. Wait, how do I do that?
Only Japanese people cannot be weeaboos? Well, that's who's racist now.
Yeah, Japan. I mean, wait.
I actually thought that was Josh for a second.
Invite, there we go. That's the button.
Man, are you telling me in 2012, Sega not only came out with London 2012, the official video game of the Olympics, but also Sonic and All-Stars Transformed Racing?
Hell yeah.
It's a great year.
That's how it works, NL. I don't know. To be honest, I'm kind of jealous that there is like the concept of weeabooism, because nobody really has that for Canada. Nobody's like,
Yeah.
hello, my name is, I can't even think of like a Canadian name. No, my name's David Lescharneau. I aspire to be in the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Yeehaw, you hoser! You know, that doesn't exist for my country.
I really love
have
those
a-
Resident Evil movies there, eh?
You've got a pretty Canadian name now that I think about it.
No doubt, dude.
Laterno, yeah.
Those
Goddamn
internet
Frenchman.
subcultures. So dumb, right?
Or should I press start, by the way? Or
Yeah,
you-
let's do it.
Alright. Yeah.
I eat poutine every day like a real Canadian. Let's go.
Oh, oranges.
I would worry about anyone that eats poutine every day. I don't think even Mouth does
Is
that.
not healthy.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Roasted veggies every day, on the other hand. Also
Not
probably
burned.
not healthy. Yeah.
That's the secret to immortality, though.
What's the problem with roasted vegetables every day?
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how you roast them. I mean,
What are you talking about?
No, if you eat with charred edges, that's bad for you.
No, I'm just saying, like, I eat, you know, I douse them in some olive oil and then salt and pepper. So, you know, it's a
I
good
would
deal.
say I doused them in Somalia.
I also thought you were going to say Somalia.
That's
really
very
confusing.
Dude,
strange.
even if
Why
you're
would I say
cooking
that?
vegetables in oil, that's still like way healthier than most
Yeah,
of your other options.
if you eat food every day, roasted vegetables is as good as it gets, man.
I mean, you're probably right. I mean, hey, I was the one that made it for you know, lunch today, so.
Actually, yeah, if you
I'm
had
saying.
to choose, like, if you had to pick one meal that you thought would give you the longest lifespan possible, and you had to eat it for every meal every day,
Yeah.
what would it be? I think roasted vegetables is probably pretty close to the top.
I'd say probably raw vegetables, though.
I would say, I thought Rob. Why can't I parse your sentences properly?
What did you think I was gonna say?
You're gonna say I like Rob.
Raw
Oh.
vegetables.
Yeah, I do enjoy
You know,
eating
if you
myself.
eat Rob every meal, you're more than likely going to achieve immortality.
It's a good point. I mean, there's enough of me to go around. Let's be honest.
That's
I
right.
think I don't know. I think if you only ate roasted vegetables, you would just be eating all day.
That's true.
To hit 2,000 calories of roasted vegetables, as long as we're not talking about like potatoes, you're gonna be at it.
Good
Oh,
luck
I had
being
potatoes.
full.
No. It's like a full-time job.
What are our other options other than roasted vegetables?
Anything.
Well, what are some
Job.
reasonable options? Because I can't think of much that would be on the same level.
I was just telling Austin a little while ago, I feel like I could probably eat chicken for every
Yeah.
meal. Like
Yeah.
a baked or grilled chicken, I could probably eat that every meal and do pretty good.
Hey, what about
Yeah.
just like chicken and steamed broccoli? The classic, like.
I get
Yeah.
so sick of that.
I actually hate steamed.
You
I
eat
like
steamed
broccoli. Yeah, I like broccoli, but like steamed broccoli, it makes it smell like farts, and then it just doesn't taste very good.
It
but
disintegrates
you're
in your mouth
wrong.
like weird toilet paper.
I think
What?
I think I need to have better steamed broccoli, possibly.
What's
don't
your
know.
preferred broccoli cooking?
How have you not had better steamed broccoli being Rob?
It's because like it's not common.
Oh,
my
Kachopper
God.
stopped at the finish line. And then when I got close, he went through.
Oh.
Not okay, man. Not okay.
But broccoli in a pan with butter and garlic.
I was
That's
also
how I
thinking like
typically do it.
if you, like a homemade like chicken and vegetable soup.
Yeah.
So it's something that's not canned, so it's not so salty. Because I know originally Chad's gonna be, oh, there's so much soup and there's so much salt
Made
in soup.
entirely from ingredients you grow on your home farm.
Exactly.
Right. Now we're going to
Or
the mouth route.
that
yeah.
your servants grow.
Ooh.
Even better. Yeah. Nah, I'm probably. I mean, I got a bunch of veggies to roast with actually at the store recently.
What
I
kind
think
of vegetables did you get?
Well, what I got was I got squash.
Turnips.
No,
What
I
I got. Can you
I
do
got
it like that?
squash, zucchini. No, I can't.
Can you list them as if you're Lou Bega listing the girls that he's been with in Mambo number 5, but they're vegetables instead?
Definitely not. I also cannot.
There's
do
some
that,
creepy connotations to that statement.
What? A little bit of rutabaga in my life.
No, I was thinking the girls being vegetables like they're bedridden.
All right.
Bed riding when they're with Lou Bega.
Oh God, that's even worse.
Joe Biden when there was.
Joe Biden's bed riding. Metal Gear
Great
Solid
Sega
6.
CD game.
It's terrifying. But yeah, squash, potatoes, zucchini, and
This is
and
boring.
onions. Yeah.
I don't like roasted zucchini.
Oh, really? You're missing
What?
out. That was like the best part of that
No,
meal.
because there's like it's like a cucumber. Zucchini's like a cucumber for adults, and then the watery part is weird.
How is a cucumber not for adults?
Cucumber is a vegetable. I mean, I enjoy it, but it's like a starter vegetable.
That's a very
I'm
adult
gonna-
vegetable.
I'm an adult and I hate cucumbers.
It's not a very adult.
There's a particular way to indulge in zucchinis and cucumbers that only adults should get involved in.
It's a good point, yeah. Cucumber's like totally an adult vegetable. Like, what kind of kid eats cucumber sandwiches?
Nobody. What kind of adult
One with a
eats
yoga
cucumber
mom.
sandwiches unless they're those weird
No, you can't
Victorian
spin it
people?
around that way. You're the one trying to say it's a kid thing. You
Yeah,
can't
but
go,
not
well,
because
who's
of
the
the
adult?
sandwich.
That's
Oh,
true.
you know.
The burden of proof is on you right now.
No, but the sandwich thing is a diversion. That makes no sense.
Okay, but they put cucumber in sushi. That's an adult food. That's not a kid food.
You guys put
Is it a joke food?
And sushi with cucumber in it is a food for children. I'm not saying
Bring
that's
back
but no, that's
food for this. I think we need to determine is a cucumber a joke.
cucumber is not a joke food. I'm being pushed into a slanderous position here, and I refuse exactly what I don't respect. However, I think if you were like, hey kid, what's your favorite vegetable? Number one, you're gonna get like potatoes, carrots. Cucumber's gonna be top 5.
Pizza.
No doubt, though.
I don't think cucumber is gonna be top 5 for kids.
No. You guys are
Definitely
living in a
not.
fantasy world.
Tomatoes, potatoes.
I
Yeah.
said potatoes. I said carrots.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Phrase that question for me again. You're telling me we're pulling like 100 kids, Family Feud style, ages 4 to 8 or something like that.
Nah, the 4-year-olds don't know. They've been eating solid food for like 2 years. They don't know what they like.
Okay, so we got to
I
range
like,
the age
I mean,
range a bit.
8 to 10-year-olds.
Okay.
Okay.
108 to 10-year-olds. Their top 5 foods, like no
Top
restrictions.
5 vegetables.
Okay.
Top 5 foods.
Okay, that's what threw me off. I want to
No
make sure that
wonder
we're on the
everybody
same page there.
disagrees with me. They don't listen closely enough to my very reasonable points.
I'm playing Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformers.
I don't know, man. Like cucumber on top 5 veggies? I'm not sure for
Okay,
children.
posit a top 5 that's more likely for young children.
Okay, potatoes,
100%.
Potatoes, carrots.
100%.
Do carrots count? I mean, not carrots. Does corn count?
Yeah, I would think. Why would
corn for sure.
not count?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's like a fucking berry or something. I don't know. I don't know what the classification is.
Yeah, corn's a fruit.
To put it into perspective, tomatoes are berries and raspberries aren't. So, like, great assault with the whole berry
We've been
thing.
spending too much time in Twitch chat.
I'm just saying.
People in the real world don't make that distinction.
I'm just saying, just the scientific classification is silly. Either way, okay, so corn would be up there.
Yeah, I agree.
Help me out, everyone else. This has got to be other ones.
Oh, but I am like in
Broccoli?
position to maybe get a respectable placing this time.
Broccoli is like the universally child reviled vegetable.
See, I never understood that because I always loved broccoli.
Steamed
not the
broccoli
world,
is one
Rob.
of my favorite things, even though you just asked that.
Yeah, well, no, I don't like steamed.
That was just going in a
everyone's
loop,
tastes are different, and people like different things, Ryan. And
How am I so bad at this fucking game?
Peas. Oh, yeah, peas. Definitely peas. Kids love peas.
I actually tried and I still got 8th.
Well, it was like a Mad Max situation in the middle of the pack there.
Yeah.
It was getting hot.
Yeah,
Oh,
peas and green
here we go.
beans.
Some good actual data from Regulus. I work in a kitchen that serves 500 children every day. The vegetables we
Where
go
do you
through the
work?
most.
You serve
Let me
500
finish the
children
statement.
every
Take
day.
a wild guess.
Holy
dude.
shit,
Probably
dude.
a school, I would assume.
We're a prison for children.
Do you want to actually know or not? The vegetables we go through the most, sans lettuce, are banana peppers, olives.
What? No! This is absolutely already rendered invalid. Banana peppers, the most popular vegetable?
They're tasty.
Yeah, but nobody's going, can I get a side of banana peppers?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they are.
Hold on,
Absurd.
let him finish. Let the
Modern
man
era.
finish.
I don't think you really want to hear me, to be honest.
That's just not, because what are they? They're taking the banana peppers and putting them on like a hot dog or pizza or something. They're not just giving them.
Once it
Banana
scrolls off
peppers.
the top of my screen, I'm never reading it again.
Hit us with the others.
Yeah, I want to know.
Well, okay, so it says banana peppers, olives, pickles, cucumbers, and then lettuce. But
Sans lettuce.
it said sans lettuce, then it said lettuce, so maybe
No,
he is
this
incredible.
These are ingredients that go on a pizza. These, except for the lettuce, which is a burger ingredient. These
This is a Subway line, is what
I
this
also,
is.
yeah, I don't know about banana peppers on a pizza, really. That seems.
No, this is just definitely a Subway
This
line.
is a deli
These are
situation.
all the
Subway,
ingredients at Subway.
Yeah. Olives are actually surprising.
Wait, do you
to me
work
for
at a
children.
kids-only Subway?
That's what it seems like. You work at a kids-only Subway.
Pickles and cucumbers are like. It's interesting that those even get to be two separate ones, but I guess that's
I mean,
valid
yeah,
too.
they are.
Pickle is like the best vegetable product I only want to eat half of one of ever. I'm always like stoked if I order something that comes with a pickle spear, and then sometimes I'll eat Kate's pickle spear as well, which is rife for humor, as I understand, based on the diction alone. However, if someone was like, "Hey, you want my pickle spear?" I'd be like, "You know what? I've had enough."
What if I was like, "Hey, you want some of my pickle spear?"
If you said it like that, I'd be like, trow down, big boy. Trow down and
Trow down.
What is trout?
Take your trousers down.
Take down your trousers.
He works at a school with a salad bar, is the answer, by the way.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's not the same. Like,
That's the same.
Why is that not the same?
because that's not how you define a vegetable as like the best ingredient.
If
in
they
a
have
salad.
a salad bar, they know which ones are getting the most usage out of them.
It's a vegetable.
No,
this
you guys
school
are
has
so
salad.
wrong.
It's a great answer.
I won't even entertain the idea that banana peppers are the #1 vegetable.
There's living proof.
There's not living proof. There's one person's
500
anecdotal reference.
kids.
That
Family
first
Feud
off,
only polls 100.
Also,
He's got a good point.
Family Feud pulls 0. But, like, he also said sans lettuce, and then #5 was lettuce.
I agree,
Like,
that's weird. I agree.
That
is not.
completely invalidates the integrity of the witness.
I mean,
I also-
lettuce,
Doesn't it, though?
lettuce should be allowed, though, because it is a vegetable
No,
and kids like lettuce.
You're
It's
telling
not
me
that
that
it's not
more
allowed, it's
salads...
that he said no lettuce than there
listen
was
to me.
lettuce.
Listen to me. You're telling me that they have more salads that have banana peppers than have lettuce at the salad bar. There's like all salads have basic banana peppers in them.
It could just be which one they refill the most. Maybe the well in the salad in the lettuce thing is bigger.
The foundation of every salad at this school is banana peppers.
It's a wacky school.
And olives.
Extra lettuce. Who's getting
Did he say
extra
black
lettuce?
olives or just
on
olives?
I think you said just olives, so like it's
I
up
would
to interpretation.
infer black olives then.
I wouldn't think kids is like,
I still hate
Apparently
pimentos,
they
and I'm
love-
32.
They love like fermented vegetable products. I had no idea.
They're right. I mean, they're good.
Yeah,
They're
kids
delicious.
love kimchi and natto and rice wine vinegar, all sorts of weird shit.
That sounds alright to me.
The
I
salad
loved,
bar at like Hong Kong's international airport.
When I was a kid, I was into pickled fish. Like, when you have a British girlfriend, it just catches on. I'm sorry. Sometimes I catch myself saying weird shit.
Wanker.
Well, I don't
Never
say
catch
that.
yourself saying weird shit.
I mean, well, yeah. that's-
Just say weird shit.
Well, sometimes I catch myself saying weird shit, and then I say it anyway for the humor of it.
Yeah.
Lols is what the kids
Yeah.
are saying these days.
Let me know. I work at the Comedy Store. I serve 500 young adults on a daily basis. They say for the lulz all the time, and they fucking love pickled zucchinis.
My
can't explain it.
coworker's kid loves kombucha and canned anchovies.
Dude,
I don't love either of those things.
Until all these bees happened.
that kid is gonna be a chef when he's an adult.
That's a refined palate.
Sure is.
I bet.
I'm in 10th
Stop
place.
dropping bees on the course.
Why am I
Oh,
so
what the-
bad at this game?
There's too many bees.
Too
I
many
actually
bees.
hit by a Pokeball just now.
You don't want to see my beats?
It's like the bee movie.
But this is actually ridiculous. I want to see a survey. I don't want to see this guy who works at I don't even know where this guy works. That everyone's getting banana pepper salads with a little
Told you
lettuce topping
school
on
with a
top.
salad bar.
There's no way the banana peppers are the most popular ingredient. It just doesn't.
Why would he
make any
lie
sense.
about that?
Have you ever seen a salad?
Yeah, but why would he lie about that?
That's
Why?
a good point. Why would he lie about that?
Why wouldn't he?
That's a really
That's another
weird thing to
valid
lie
question.
about.
I think he's mistaken.
I don't know. I mean, I've never actually had banana peppers in a salad, but it sounds pretty good.
Regulus, the floor is yours.
It's the most popular salad ingredient.
Well, okay, out of the other ones,
Banana peppers.
We go through 2 fucking 5-liter jugs of banana peppers a day.
Oh my god.
They're monstrous.
They love the banana peppers, dude.
Where do you live?
Yeah, give us your street address.
What's the zip
Take
code
a picture
of this place?
of the jug of banana peppers and then come back to us next week and show us that.
How much lettuce do you go through a day?
Probably a lot.
'Cause I want to know, like,
if you're gonna
gotta
put
go through
cucumbers
more
in your
volume.
salad.
Gotta go through more volume of lettuce at this point.
Maybe it's a trend at that school. They get a bowl full of banana peppers and sit down.
By the way, that's just gotta be terrible for you.
Is it?
The banana peppers are like 80% salt, 20% spice.
2 cases of lettuce.
What does that
10%
mean? I
concentrated
can't.
powder. Well,
I don't know. I don't work at a school
How
lunch.
big is a case of lettuce? You didn't say 2 jars of banana peppers. You said the exact volume of them. And then when it came to the lettuce, you just
They
said 2
do.
cases.
They eat bowls of banana peppers.
Wow.
This is quite clearly a non-representative
case.
sample size.
yeah, you know what? I agree on that front. Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Sorry,
Someone in
Regulus,
my
we're
chat-
turning on you now.
No. Someone in my chat, totally apart from the conversation, said, my school had a salad bar. People rarely made salads. They just ate the toppings.
Really?
Kids are weird,
that
man.
explains it. Their mom's sending them with a ham sandwich, and they're like, you know what? Let's kick it up a notch.
Yeah. Oh, that's a smart idea. That's
That
ingenuity.
is a
actually.
smart idea.
Oh, I alt-tabbed and all of my shit's fucked.
He says it's a private school, so they're weird, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Get ready!
Are you
Oh.
in the game, Bear?
I think so. I'm missing like half my textures. I'm just gonna keep trying to play and see if it works out.
Oh, somebody found it. Corn, broccoli, green beans. I can't see the rest. I forgot about green beans.
Yeah, I said green beans. You know, like
Edamame.
string beans.
You're
You
making
know?
your case harder to prove for this whole edamame thing.
I think like you got string beans, corn, potatoes.
I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah, you're probably right. But you know, cucumbers aren't necessarily up there. That's all I'm saying.
I could understand, given the ones that I've seen on this list, I can understand it.
You know, it could be top 5, but I think it would trend closer to 5. If it,
Yeah, okay, I'll be with you on that one. I think it's on the bubble. It's a bubble vegetable.
yeah.
Cucumber's a vegetable, though, that, I mean, this is the whole point of this conversation. It's 25 minutes ago. I only really like it raw.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I've ever just eaten a cucumber.
How
Well,
How have you eaten a cucumber then?
It's always been a topping.
Really? You never just had like a side of cucumber on your plate?
what I'm clipping through all the walls. What is happening?
They usually give you like a balsamic
Wha-
vinaigrette
What?
over a few slices of cucumber. You never had that?
Can someone clip that, please? What the fuck just happened? Sorry. I like clipped through all the walls and I went under the ocean.
Did you find a shortcut?
I don't know.
It's probably
called
because-
Go
'Cause Bear.
under the sea.
it was called a super jump. It was very strange. Anyway. Yeah, you guys ever have a cucumber salad? Those are actually good.
Yeah. Greek salad is very heavily cucumber focused.
As they should be. Because cucumbers are delicious.
Oh, I'm glad we can loop it back around and all agree on this.
Oh yeah.
Cucumbers are gross.
What? But how? It's just crunchy water.
That's pretty much what it is, yeah.
Crunchy, weird water.
Weird water.
You should try my tap water. You'd love it. It's got a skin on top of it.
Yeah, it's not okay.
I know. I don't drink it.
I've actually, you know what, Bear, when you said I've never eaten just a cucumber, it made me think about it, and I have. I've just bitten into cucumbers
Yeah?
before. Yeah.
You just put salt on it and bite it.
I never salted it. I just bite into a cucumber.
Cucumber with like some salt and pepper though, delicious.
You know what? It sounds it. I haven't done it in a long time, but actually,
that
I
was like
also
my grandparents' idea of a healthy side when I was a kid. He's like, you know, give him like a whole steak, and then like 6 slices of cucumber with salt and pepper on it. That'll do it.
Grandparents love a Jell-O salad with like cottage cheese.
You know what? Fuck America. That's just the stupidest.
I don't know what it is either. I don't want it.
What is a Jell-O salad?
It's cubes of Jell-O with cottage cheese next to them.
Wow, that's like extremely not okay.
It's also in no way salad.
They put it together in a bowl. They call it salad. I don't know.
You can get away with calling anything a salad.
I
these
like
days,
cottage
man.
cheese. I don't like it with Jell-O.
I don't like cottage cheese. I also don't really like Jell-O.
He's not like Jell-O.
Jell-O is weird water, Austin. How do you like
It's
Jell-O?
weird sugar water. There's a difference.
It's gummy sugar water.
Yeah. I don't dislike Jell-O. I just don't like Jell-O. Like, I won't go out of my way to, yeah, I want some fucking Jell-O today, you know what I mean?
Are there any gray foods that you are happy to see?
Gray?
I was wondering if gray is the universal color for don't eat this.
What about like potato chips?
Those aren't gray though. They're
gray.
yellowish tan or golden.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat them if they were gray.
Sunflower seeds.
Before you fry them, they can be gray. Sunflower
potato.
seeds. So sunflower seeds are pretty close.
Although, you don't eat the shell of the thing, which is the part that's gray.
What about a fish?
Oh,
Dude, when I
yeah.
was younger, I used to not even eat the seeds. I would just put the sunflower seeds in my mouth. I'd suck all the salt off them and just spit them out.
Yeah, I did that too actually.
Yeah.
At a baseball game, because you look super cool, right? When you spit.
Exactly, yeah, dude. I wanted to look like the adults,
What is it about spitting and being mature? I don't get it.
right? You graduate from sunflower seeds to chewing tobacco at some point.
Does that mean goats are the ultimate adults?
That's right.
Yep. Confirmed, yes.
That's the, you may not like it, but this is what a true adult looks like.
Right, yeah.
Good race, Austin. Good race.
Great cookies, yeah. That could be, break like a sugar cookie.
All right, so there are
Just
some
ate
kind
the
of gray
shell
foods,
when I
yeah.
was younger? Do you
And
mean
spit
like
out the inside?
Yeah, do you mean like I just eat the shell? Or do you mean I only ate the shell? Because that's a big difference.
Isn't that like dangerous to eat the shell?
Yeah, I thought you could die.
Yeah, like can it
No,
like
you
cut up
chew
your,
it up. It just makes
I've
up pulp.
definitely eaten the shells on purpose a few times.
I mean, I have too, but if you're eating an entire bag of sunflower seed shells, then like, can't you like cut up your esophagus and stomach lining and
You
stuff?
just got weird looking poop.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sharp food, but it's not that sharp.
Chew all the edges off.
Well, it's sharp and it doesn't break down. Is the thing, really? You know?
What do you mean by this?
Well, it's like it's gonna come out in shell form in your poops.
Yeah, correct.
So
You chew it down to pulp like paper.
That sounds awful. Why would you choose to do that?
I don't know. Tastes good.
Okay. Best gray food.
Nice, yeah.
Dragon fruit.
Good vegetable choices for your African gray, which appears to be a kind of bird.
Yep.
It's the one that's like really smart.
Yo, Google gray food and look at that cupcake.
Okay. I will do stuff.
I want to check
Gray.
out this cupcake.
Foo. Oh, I typed in foo. Oh, it gave me a tattoo. That's weird.
Nice.
Gray food.
Oh, ew.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that cupcake looks awful. Also,
Oh, yeah,
those are
okay.
mushrooms. Oh,
what about
mushrooms,
It's
yeah.
a gray food.
Well,
What about oysters?
how many? Of
Yeah.
Like, how many of you guys eat raw mushrooms though? Because like when they're cooked, they're brown.
I eat them in salads when they're little raw chunks.
Really?
I don't mind that at all.
I don't think I've ever had that, but I would not be into that. I think.
They wash them. They don't have like the dirt still on them or anything.
Yeah. I'm also just not a big mushroom guy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
me neither.
mushrooms. I would go on, like, if they had like a mushroom tasting tour, I would do that.
Wow. Well, I mean, you do live next to a forest, so I mean, you could.
No,
have
I don't
a
want to
mushroom
eat it.
tasting
I don't want to pick
tour.
them and die. I want someone else to know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's fair.
I actually haven't given mushrooms a second chance since the days of me hating literally every food that's ever existed. I
That's
need to
not
do that.
today.
Yeah, I mean,
Good one. Don't like cucumbers. All food sucks.
but the thing is, like, cucumbers are like the most, I wouldn't say the most likable food, but they're like pretty hard to hate.
Yeah.
It's just cylindrical lettuce.
Do you find water with cucumber slices sitting in it to look soothing?
No.
See, that's fucked up.
What is
Something
Nick
psychologically wrong with you.
Not engineer a more Nick question than that.
Yeah.
I feel like all my opinions on food just get thrown out the door because I like sugar. And chat's over there like, oh, what a child, and as they fucking munch on like a Hershey's bar or something.
Austin, I bought a 2-pound bag of Jelly Bellies like a week ago.
Fuck
They're
yeah.
gone.
That's because they're good, and anyone who doesn't admit that is lying.
I'm just
Everyone
saying, I'm
knows
with
the
you,
jelly
dude.
beans are good. Just
Whoa,
saying
hold
vegetables
on.
can
Admit that
also
again
be good.
for me?
Yeah, jelly beans are engineered to taste
Jelly
as good as
Bellies are
possible.
delicious, aren't they? I've got a lot of naysayers in this field.
That's
Really?
Real good.
Like,
A lot of folks telling me Jelly Bellies ain't no good.
What is their preferred jelly of choice?
Well, I mean, they're just telling me like you can eat better candies than that. I think it's like a top tier candy.
jelly
I don't
beans are like
understand.
where it's at. I haven't had jelly
It's
beans in years,
preferential.
and I
Who
want 'em.
cares? You eat what you like.
Everything we talk
apparently-
about is preferential.
Well, yeah,
Apparently
Nick,
everybody
we can't go
hates
down that route on the
Swedish
show.
berries.
Swedish berries.
berries?
Is that like Swedish fish?
Lingonberries?
Yeah, but they're like, no. It's a candy. It's
Oh,
not a real food.
Swedish fish.
But, I mean, I guess they're the same flavor as Swedish fish, but in Canada they're berries for whatever reason.
I would rather they were berries.
But everyone is like, those are like a low tier candy. They're the best.
I
candy.
love Swedish fish.
All right.
Swedish fish are great.
I'm the Swedish fish you'll know.
Dude, they're actually one of my favorite candies, along with another weird one. Actually, you guys know those little strawberry candies that are like,
Yep.
it's hard candy and they have like a little strawberry jelly kind of thing.
Yeah, I
inside.
almost died eating one of those.
What?
How?
On it.
Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, all right. That's,
How else do you think?
It
think I
choked
shoved it up
me
my
out in
butt
the
or
middle of the
something?
night.
Well, I
while
don't
I
know.
was-
You know? I don't know what you're into, man.
Yeah, you do.
yeah.
So I ate those like Starburst minis that came out for a while, and I was like, these are pretty good. And I looked it up online, and everyone's like, 1-star rating on Amazon. Like, they taste like paint chips. And I'm like, I don't know. I thought they were. Kidding,
Yo.
that's snobby. It's all just like different configurations of high fructose corn syrup and dye.
You know, you guys have been with me so far on my like grandma candy that I like.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
Don't say
gonna-
Werther's
I'm-
though.
Werther's!
No, I
Oh.
don't even know what that is, to be honest.
Werther's originals?
The best caramel.
The best. No, I have no idea. But the one that you will not agree with me on, that I enjoy, candy corn.
I kind of like candy
They
corn.
hurt my teeth.
Hell yeah! We
I
got one.
love the pumpkins, but I don't really like the corn.
I will
as much.
never buy candy corn. But if it's just there,
Yeah,
I'm gonna eat it.
yeah, you're probably right.
You guys
But
know
you
those...
like candy corn, Rob? Like you would pick it out and intentionally buy it.
I don't think so, but I have before. Like I wouldn't go out during Halloween season and go out and buy me that candy corn.
So Justin's in my chat, and he has a great line here. Candy corn is like waterboarding for your tongue.
Yeah, see, most people hate the candy corn. I like it. I don't know. It's
You
got
know
a
the-
weird flavor.
Those peanuts, they're like chalky giant peanuts.
Oh, yeah.
circus
And they're
Oh, yeah.
off orange, like sort of a terracotta color.
Oh,
banana
and-
candies.
They're
Never eaten
about
that.
a nickel for 60 pounds.
Yeah.
They're paying you to take them out of the store.
Those
I-
are like the lowest tier candy that I can think of.
I think you're right. I actually hate those.
Yeah, my grandma bought those all the time.
Those are so bad. I fucking hate those. You know what I actually don't really like either, and this will make people hate me, is the candy strips, like the ones that like are on a piece of paper, it's a little drop of
Yeah,
hard
the
candy.
They're like
dots.
rainbow
Yeah.
colored. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan because it's just like it's annoying to eat. Like it's tasty, but it's annoying to consume. You know what I mean?
Just like give me a bag of Skittles, man. That's all I need.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like Butterfinger. Reese's Cups.
But they get stuck in your
Butterfinger's
teeth.
worth
You know what I don't like, and this is the one where everyone goes, "Are you crazy?" I don't care about Kit Kats.
What?
Yeah, I don't really
I'm
care
just-
about them either.
When
I'm
I
with
eat a
you.
Kit Kat, I'm like, this is like a 5. I'm not disgusted by the
What's
Kit
your
Kat.
then Snickers, Reese's? Where are you at?
I love Reese's. I like Snickers. I like Butterfinger as well. But
Yeah.
Kit Kats, for whatever reason, I'm just like, it's kind of, it's not my, not my jam.
Let me tell you guys a candy opinion that's gonna make you lose your fucking mind.
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah.
I don't really like Snickers.
Oh,
I can understand.
That's
I
fine.
can understand that 'cause I don't really like the nuts. Like,
I can't stand
This is
Three
like-
Musketeer. They hurt my teeth.
This is just a bit we're doing now. Where it's like,
Oh, I see.
not at all.
you
I
know
thought it
what
was
kind of
hilarious.
candy I don't like? That's gonna make chat bust a gas.
Yeah.
Well, I will get mad if someone says they don't like Reese's Cups because like that's just wrong.
Yeah.
It is incorrect.
You-
That's-
Am I correct in assuming in the U.S. you only get 2 Reese's Cups per container?
Correct.
Depending on the type you buy, but typically yes.
Yeah,
You can
in
get the
Canada, we
King
get
Cup.
3.
There's only one.
That's
You get
true. That thing's
3?
fucking huge, dude.
It's so big it hurts.
Yeah.
like you can't eat it all.
Reese's so big.
Do you guys have? I don't know, because like I think because we were tied to Britain for longer than you, we have a lot of their weird candies. Like we breastfed too long, and we've got fucked up taste now. You guys have that Wonka candy that is purple gum called Thrills that tastes like laundry detergent?
No.
No, okay, that's just that. I guarantee that's like an England and Canada thing right there.
We have Nerds Rope.
Nerds Rope is awesome.
Get out of here. It's going faster than me, you little dickhead.
Look at
Nerds
Rob
Rope
just
is-
chilling, just going by us all.
Yeah,
Papa
dude.
smashed me into the wall.
Google Wonka Thrills and you'll figure it out. Maybe it's a Canada only thing. I don't know.
Dude, how do they market nerds properly to parents? Because it's like sugar. It's just sugar. That's all that is.
It's little granules of sugar in like a weird shape.
It is sugar coated in candy. Candied sugar. Like that's literally what it is.
Well, the pixie sticks, they're just sugar.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, dude,
That's the
Fun
one
Dip.
that I don't know.
Oh, I love Fun
Yeah.
Dip.
There are a lot of candies that are actually just sugar,
Yeah,
and that's it. It's just
Yeah.
a tube of sugar.
Yeah.
Which
But
is
you've
worse,
entered
though.
the commodities market as soon as you buy a pixie stick.
Is
You
it-
now have an asset.
What's worse, though, just sugar or the ones that are just corn syrup? Because you can get a tube of corn syrup with coloring.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah,
Like those weird fake juice bottles.
those, I guess. But they also have ones that are just like sickly, like nectar. It'll be themed like a weird test tube of green, funky ass
yeah, I've
slime.
seen that,
But
yeah.
it's just sugar corn syrup, which is worse.
I think I would rather eat sugar than corn syrup.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, the sugar is, you're assuming that it actually comes from the sugar cane at least, right? Like,
No,
It would just be
it's
sweet.
all processed.
yeah, but like it's gotta initially come from sugar cane, right? Like they don't
No,
have, outside of like Splenda and that type of thing, they don't really do they do synthetic sugar? Outside of the Splenda type thing?
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I also don't know.
Now we're like way above my level of knowledge.
Maybe they do.
The tagline of Thrills is "It still tastes like soap." Well, okay.
What?
That is
Just own it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what, sometimes in Passepartout, you really botch a drawing, but you got to pay rent next week, so you're like, I guess I'll just sell it.
right.
Even though it's garbage. That's Thrills since 1922.
Fuck.
You know what's fucking delicious?
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna
My
say
ass.
well, something that was designed to be specifically not delicious, I find delicious, which is graham crackers. I like graham crackers.
They were designed not to be delicious. Oh,
Yeah,
those
they're
are the
just-
thing for people who masturbate too much.
Yeah,
Right, I forgot about that.
part of the don't masturbate eat graham crackers.
And yet they
don't
made
work.
s'mores out of it. Look at life giving you lemons and you make lemonade.
S'mores are good.
S'mores are definitely good. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just chocolate and marshmallow and
It's become like a new dessert at Korean barbecue places because they already have like the grill there.
Oh, okay.
It's a good match, I gotta tell you.
Can you explain for chat what the masturbation thing was? Because I think a lot of them haven't heard that before.
There was this guy in like the 40s or 50s or something that thought masturbation was like killing people and making them blind. So he invented graham crackers, which were supposed to help with masturbation. Like it's supposed to it's supposed to make you not want to masturbate. There are other things that he made that also are anti-masturbation tools. I don't remember what they are.
It's like
even having just heard you
do
explain that, I still just don't understand it at all.
Dude, like it's weird. I don't know.
It makes me want to masturbate onto one just to like rebel against it.
I'm sure that's been done plenty of times.
Yeah.
Like you can't tell me what to do.
Graham crackers have got to be one of the sexiest snack foods I have in my pantry. I'll be honest.
Isn't there a cereal that was that too?
Kellogg's cornflakes.
Cornflakes, yeah.
Which, when you think about it, you're like, yeah. Cornflakes are not a sexy cereal.
I don't want to fuck some cornflakes.
It's like shredded wheat. You know that shredded wheat? I almost feel like they're perpetuating a scam. The only ingredient in shredded wheat is shredded wheat. That's it. It's just a box of shredded wheat. It's not a shredded wheat factory. It's a wheat shredding factory. They shred wheat and put it in boxes.
Have you guys ever had the big shredded wheat? Like the thing that
Yeah.
you just put the big hunk in a bowl with milk?
Yeah, it's real weird.
I've never had that.
It
I
makes
always
me feel like
wanted
a horse.
You like crush it with your spoon or something, right? Or you eat it?
I just eat it with my face because I feel like a horse.
to. I would get a fork and knife and, dig in.
There's like
Horse.
yeah,
Like a horse.
I was thinking about the kinds of lunches I got sent to school with. There's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna do different. I'm very thankful my parents, made my lunch for me when I was a kid. But
Wait, you're going back to school?
well, like if we have a child and I send them to a place
Confirmed.
that doesn't have a salad bar where you can get a bowl full of banana peppers for free, thanks. Well, I'm definitely not gonna send them with an old World War II era cardboard box full of raisins. Like that's
Okay.
the one that's just not gonna happen.
That's a
like
ration, yeah.
A matchbox size container full of raisins that are stuck to the side of the container.
They're all stuck together too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
Actually, the worst part of those boxes, in my opinion, is that some of the raisins come with, they've also dried out the stem on the grape. And, and you get like the hard cellulose fucking. Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
So no
I'm
more
not
of those.
slandering raisins. I just think I'd just rather send them with an apple
Yeah,
instead of a box of raisins.
or an orange. I had an orange for lunch for years.
I envied the orange kids. You should give them an orange.
An orange for lunch?
What?
Yeah, dude.
It's
Grab
so
an orange.
satisfying. You get all the individual slices. You get to peel it apart. You get the nice citrus smell along with
Did
it.
they peel it for you, or did you peel
No,
it?
you peel it yourself. It's part of growing up.
Peel yourself, man.
Yeah, but then you get the orange stuff under your fingernails, and you stink.
It smells good for the rest of the day.
Yeah, it smells
Yeah,
like
but
oranges.
you're pushing a smell onto other people.
You'd rather be known as the orange kid than the weird glue-eating kid.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course. I mean, that's...
Or like
Let's
that
be
one
honest,
kid
you're
that
the
was-
orange kid. Maybe we'll pay you in
Nice. Yeah.
Oh man.
Topical.
It's like you can't, as far as I'm concerned, you can't send your kid to school with a tuna or egg salad sandwich because you're imposing odor on the classroom.
Yeah. What if you send your kid with a whole bowl of garlic and he has?
Yeah, I would say that that's not okay.
What if you send them to vampire school?
Oh yeah.
Well, that would be super uncool then.
It'd be really cool if you sent him to vampire school and he wasn't a vampire.
That would be the first thing.
That's what the
problem.
garlic's for.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
To protect himself?
You want to get your kid back at the end of the day.
Why wouldn't he just not go to vampire school?
I don't know. It's your premise.
Got a great curriculum.
I mean, if I have a normal human child, I'm not gonna send him to a bear training school. You know what I mean? That seems like a
It's
bad
like
idea.
sending your kid with a peanut butter sandwich to a school full of people specifically with peanut allergies. It just seems weird and spiteful. Maybe
All right,
dangerous.
don't do that, I guess.
Probably dangerous, yeah.
Man, this game is making me hate you all.
Everyone's too
Also,
good at it.
no fruit snacks. You can have candy, but not fruit snacks, which are just bad candy.
What about fruit leather, though?
Yeah,
Oh,
do
like
fruit
dried
leather.
fruit.
Fruit
Yeah.
leathers are good.
If
Fruit
they
leather's
like it, they can
delicious.
have it, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me.
Can we get a no Uncrustables pledge here and now?
No, I would never, ever send my child with Uncrustables.
I win!
Bear is an adult, and he has fruit, his Uncrustables all the time.
No, he's an adult and his wife has Uncrustables and he tolerates it, which is extremely adult. It's like the most adult thing.
Those are definitely words that I didn't say. I just want to make it clear. I eat some Uncrustables every now and then.
Yeah, I know you.
You stick 'em in your armpit.
What about juice drinks?
Stick 'em in
What
my
do they get
ass.
to drink?
I mean, here's the thing. I don't like juice because juice is also bad for you.
Yeah. It's like you
But-
might as well give him a can of Coke if you're gonna give him a big box of juice or something.
But I'm not sure I'm gonna send my kid to school and just be like, hey, you're like 6, here's a bottle of water. It seems like you gotta let them enjoy themselves as a kid.
Dad, all the cool kids have Capri Suns. Why can't I
Capri
have
Sun.
one?
Capri Sun or High C?
I'm just saying, like, they are both
Character select.
bad for you, but maybe that's okay.
But like, bad for you is a bit misleading. Like,
Well,
Capri
it's a lot
Sun?
of sugar.
Capri Sun and High C?
it can't be that much sugar in a Capri Sun.
No,
No, it's just
dude,
Kool-Aid.
It's a lot.
A can of Coke is like 50 grams, right?
Capri Sun sugar.
Yeah, but the only reason the sugar is low is because have you ever seen the size of a child's juice box as an adult? It's like the size of your thumb.
13
Yeah.
grams of sugars in that pouch of Capri
Completely
Sun.
reasonable.
What, 13 grams of sugar? What's
how
the
many
grammage
ounces?
of
Yeah.
the entire Capri Sun? What's the volume of a Capri Sun?
Well, then give him a fucking Coke, Ryan. If you can't,
No, I was just saying, like, you gotta make these decisions.
Can they have iced tea?
Depends.
if they're from the South or not.
Yeah,
You're making
exactly.
them homemade iced tea. Or the Arizonas, dude. I love Arizona
Me
iced tea.
too. I
God
usually
damn.
have a glass of it right with me when I stream.
I wish I had some right now. The reason that that's great is you get a big giant tall boy for $1.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It stays cold somehow too. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, you know, just let them relax. They're a kid. And, like, I do agree with that, but at the same time, I wonder if, like, the reason my ideal meal is, like, 5 boxes of raisins and 2 liters of apple juice is because I ate it so much as a child. That maybe I've been set up to make bad choices in my
So
life.
speaking of which, we did try to re-indulge my childhood diet with
Yeah.
a purchase of some meat sticks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
What we
Nice.
thought were as close to what those were in the good old days as possible. Not
okay.
that good. I was
Oh.
a little
Wait.
disappointed. It's sort of just tastes like skin.
Did you get with cheddar too?
No, I mean like they've got those. They've got the ones that are like you've got the cheddar, then you've got the
Some meat and the
turkey or
cheese
something.
together
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
well.
Yeah, that one's actually better, but just the meat sticks themselves, they were pretty cheap too, so that might not have really contributed very well to the
Yeah, they're
final
gonna
result,
be.
Are you talking like a Slim Jim type of deal? Or
but- No, it was like I forgot the name of it. I could tell you. I gotta go grab one, but
Are they hot rods or is that a Canadian?
no, it's not.
With a
Hot
Z.
Rod. Starts with an O. I want to say it's like Oreos or something like that.
Oreos.
Did you buy Oreos accidentally?
I bought Oreo meat sticks.
Are they Obertos?
Oberto!
Obertos. Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, those are the guys that sent me the free beef jerky. I really like their jerky.
Well, they're delicious then.
I mean, meat sticks for adults is just jerky, like straight up, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, $50 for a pound jerky.
Yeah.
It's very
That's why it's for
wealthy.
adults.
For that same reason, I've thought about making my own beef jerky.
Come on. Your opponent's actually gonna be a Seinfeld bit. Like, you become Kramer if you start making your own beef jerky. to
No,
beat
no,
the
no,
system.
not properly. Like there's a way that you can kind of cheat meat to be like beef jerky. But
That's
it's not
even more
exactly-
Kramer if you're gonna
Yeah.
cheat making beef jerky.
Well, no,
Cheat
you just
the meat.
you just put it in you just dry out meat in an oven for like 4 hours or something. You know, basically. It's not
Rob,
the same
get the fuck
as.
away from me.
Don't you have to beat it?
You don't have to. You don't have to eat it.
I thought you had to beat the meat.
No, it just has to be thinly cut.
Oh.
You can beat the meat.
Yeah, I do.
You got 4 hours. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah. Hey, just get a big, you know, cheap piece of thinly sliced steak, and then, you know, put it in the oven for a while.
This is the guy who won't wash dishes because
Hey,
he's gonna start buying his own thinly sliced steaks and drying them out in the oven to make his own beef jerky.
hey, beef jerky's delicious.
So that's about saving money, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're right. There is literally one dubious reason to do it. Okay, I'll give you that.
You cook like a Italian beef sauce for like 6 to 8 hours. So like it's no different from that.
You know what I learned is the most annoying but delicious dessert to make?
What?
Baklava.
Oh,
It's apparently
baklava?
extraordinarily. Wait, what?
Why
You
did the
made
DoorDash
baklava?
driver tell you that when he showed up?
No, I really like baklava, and I was interested to know how it was made because it's weird, right?
Yeah.
You apparently sit there and stack like 64 pieces of the thinnest like
Phyllo dough.
pastry. Yeah, and you just it takes like a night. You just sit there and you
You
stack
can't
it one
handle
piece,
my thinnest pastry.
Hello.
and you just got to stack. You gotta stack it for like an hour.
I'd just like to point out that my wife has entered the room with an open letter from the government of Canada, mid-show that says, "It's not that bad."
Oh.
Wait, the way you phrase that, it's not that bad, or is it?
Just
It's
a
not
sheet of
that
paper in an
bad.
envelope that says it's not that bad.
From the
Oh,
government.
it's not bad at all. That's not that. It's not that bad. Is like we're sending you to jail for like 8 months. That's like. That's like. That's good news. We should celebrate.
What are you celebrating?
Our tax assessment came in and we only have to pay a little bit of money.
Oh,
Hey.
Hey.
yeah.
Not bad.
Social contract.
So make sure to use your Twitch Prime subscriptions if you have.
Tax time.
Yeah. Is it tax season now for you in Canada? Is that what's happening?
Every month is tax season in
Well,
Canada.
there's a different deadline for your personal returns and your self-employment returns. So
Okay.
this signifies the end of tax season, I think, which is
Oh.
great. But just in time to have 4 months of it not being tax season before it's tax season.
Yay!
Nice. Yeah.
Who stole my character?
Oh, thanks everybody for just using your Twitch Prime subscriptions. Appreciate that.
Hey,
The problem, though, is that for every one of those Twitch Prime subscriptions, I gotta pay more tax. It's the same as the emote
Well,
problem.
Hey, chat.
Yeah.
I like paying tax, so feel free to come over here.
Boy, I hope no one comes over to my Twitch channel and uses their Twitch Prime token. See, we all benefit.
Exactly.
This is a cutthroat operation.
So, well, I'm just glad none of us are fucking affiliates. Those scumbags, right? Taking all of our.
Could you take it easy on my wife today? You're really being mean to her.
Get partnered like we did by randomly getting seated next to John Carnage at a media dinner in 2012.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then
He's not kidding.
getting grandfathered into the system with all your friends.
Yeah. I still don't really know why I got a subscriber button. I really didn't deserve one at the time, so thanks,
Oh,
random
hey,
chance.
We did have to go through that 1 month probationary period.
What was that?
Well, it's just like, hey, if you're still on Twitch after a month, we'll talk.
Right. It's just like you and me and Josh just like got hooked up. Didn't have to do
no,
shit.
it's pretty sweet. Yeah, Josh is like a Twitch partner, but Corey isn't. Corey streams like 50 hours a week. Josh, I don't even know if he streamed 50 hours in his whole life.
Yep. That's Twitch.
Man,
Twitch.
I can't wait to come back to this channel in like 25 years, still be partnered.
Oh, I'll have taken that offline with like a court order at that point for my run at public office. I wake up sometimes with like cold sweats, like I'm in an actual job of some importance, and then, you know, shareholders like, so in the July 11th episode of this program, you said that cucumbers are a baby food, and how do you reconcile that 30 years later? It's a bit.
No, I mean, we pretty much can never run for public office, I guess, now.
You hadn't decided you didn't plan to do that already?
No, actually.
What do you know when you're like, you know, 25?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Obama decided he
he
was going to be president until he was like 36 or something.
If
like
he
that.
did decide that earlier, he would have chosen to be born in America.
Oh yeah, that's a good point actually.
Would have made things way simpler.
Man, he sure got away with a lot.
Hey, everybody, appreciate it. That was pretty nice of you.
Maybe it wouldn't have been smoking a cigarettes in those old black and white pictures. Also,
Yeah,
why was
dude.
that a black and white picture? Like, he's not that old.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that?
Now that you mention that, that is a little weird, isn't it?
We are all aware of the exact same photo here.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's the famous photo that they ran on Fox News of Obama smoking cigarettes.
Eating Dijon mustard.
I thought it was a pancake, smoking a pancake, bonging a blintz.
Oh, at least it wasn't.
Pipe in a crepe.
I do remember that they were yelling at him for being for Dijon mustard being too highbrow.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
you know, that's like the whole joke of that mustard, right? Is that it's not actually high priced.
I mean, thank God he wasn't eating Grey Poupon.
It was
right?
not presidential.
It was Grey Poupon, though.
Was it? Oh no!
I appreciate the bit, but, you
Damn
know,
it.
objectivity above all else.
Well, it was Grey Poupon, but the thing is, like, Grey Poupon ran that long ad campaign saying, like, it's a $12 mustard, and here's, like, rich people eating it, you know?
Yeah.
That's the whole point of that thing, is that it's not highbrow, price-wise. Whatever.
Too many bees.
I can't
Give a little Grey
move.
Poupon, honestly.
Dude, but
Suck it,
Dijon
Rob.
mustard
I
is
was in
delicious.
third, now I'm in seventh.
Yeah, I was in first, and Austin has his taxi. I keep getting hit.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I would go so far as to suggest that Dijon mustard is my favorite mustard style.
Basketball
think I
is my
agree.
favorite sport.
I like the way they dribble up and down.
Balls of sport.
Hey, you know, we were talking briefly before the show about this, but
Hey.
we haven't heard your guys' opinion on this. Yellow mustard. No one?
Nobody wants to jump in.
Nobody wants to chime in and say
You
their
didn't ask
opinions
a
on
question.
yellow mustard? I mean, well, I
You
said...
just said yellow mustard.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
How do you
yeah.
feel about global?
Like if you were hosting a talk
Yellow
show, Rob,
mustard is a noun!
and I sat down on the couch and you just looked at me and you were like, "So, yellow mustard," and then you just stopped dead. I don't know what I'd do.
You'd say, I like it, or I don't like it.
I want a
That seems
t-shirt that
pretty
says
clear
yellow
to me.
mustard is a noun.
I think yellow mustard gets a bad rap because it's a common mustard, so people assume that any deviation in the mustard formula is upscaling it, when I don't think
Yeah.
that's necessarily true.
I agree with you. I'm into it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I like honey mustard. I think I would take the
Yeah.
average yellow over the average honey, though.
I would too.
I would
Here's
also
a condiment preference that's
rephrase
gonna
it.
make you just wanna destroy yourself.
And everyone you love.
I love ketchup, man.
Did we do all the races already?
I love relish.
I don't know. I think we
I
did.
relish.
Give me a one more. Give me a one more.
I'm trying to think of the one that we haven't done yet.
Favorite hot
Oh, we
dog
didn't do this
combo.
What does that mean?
Things you put on a hot dog.
Oh, toppings?
Yeah.
Grilled onions, ketchup and mustard, or
Yeah,
just
you're
Old
gonna-
red and yellow, man. Ketchup and mustard.
Here's one that's gonna make you laugh. Banana peppers.
You both say, here's one that's gonna
You're
make you want to go to space because you're out of this world.
This planet's done.
Get out of here.
Here's one that'll make you tear your own throat out with your bare hands.
Whoa,
I like
yeah,
relish.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Dude,
Relish is
relish is
alright.
where it's at. Except not the one that comes out of like a squeeze bottle.
I like that one.
Yeah. No, I'm a spoon man.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care where I get my relish as long as it tastes good. You can give me some sewer relish. I bet it's great.
Do they have sewer relish?
Hey, just scrape the edges of stuff. You'll find some.
Right. But grilled onions? You guys about the grilled onions? on
Yeah,
the hot
grill me
dog?
some onions, man. I'll grill you some.
That's a
me up.
substitution I'll pay like an extra 50 cents for.
Yeah, right. I actually, Josh and his girlfriend Kristen, they were in New York.
Jelly
and-
Donut Pro.
Jelly
Yes,
donut
yes,
pro.
Yeah.
Over and over until
Yeah.
Josh left.
Yeah, so we had Gray's Papaya in the city, which is a hot dog place, strangely enough.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
I was in New York
So yellow
on one
mustard.
occasion, and
Yeah.
I saw a Gray's Papaya.
Yeah?
And I thought to myself, I wonder what they sell there.
I thought papayas.
Yeah,
Well-
dude, that was my first instinct as well.
They've got papaya drink. And
Oh.
that's the thing. They
Is
also
it any
have,
good?
like- yeah, it's good. Josh got it, actually.
Papaya's not my favorite fruit, so like I don't know. Maybe it's good.
I also think papaya is one of those fruits. It's a little too much credit for being tropical. You eat it and you go, I'd rather just have a mango.
Same with
Yeah.
guava. I'd much rather a mango.
Yeah.
It's just sort of unfair because, like, mango is just better than most fruits.
Passion
so,
fruit?
Mango's really good.
Mango's
Yeah.
top tier.
I haven't even had a mango.
You've never had any mango?
I've
You
had,
cannot have the mango?
I've had every mango flavored thing you can think of under the sun, but I've never actually eaten just a mango.
What about a mangosteen?
It's better if somebody else peels the mango for you. It's an
not that
annoying.
hard.
Yeah, but it's annoying. It's
It
not
is
like
so-
an apple.
Rob saying it's not that hard immediately tells me it's very difficult.
You need a knife to peel a mango.
You need a knife, yeah. You do need a knife. But, like, basically, because it's a three-step process, it is, like, a little bit annoying. Basically, you cut it in half, and you cut around the pit. You take out the pit, and then you cube
Spank it.
inside the skin, and then
Oh.
turn it inside out. That's all you gotta do. It's not that hard. It's a
You
little
ever eaten
annoying.
an apple?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
you
one-step process.
You just bite it.
Bite into it. I don't even wash them.
You don't even wash them?
No, I think that's a myth.
No, they got
Perpetuated
like brain
by,
damage, poison shit on them now.
Oh yeah, I feel really brain damage from like the 10,000 apples.
Oh, what about the sticker? You're not cleaning off the adhesive from the sticker?
I take the sticker off, but I don't like.
I bet you
clean
eat the sticker first.
I bet you fucking.
I bet you.
Here's a preference that's really gonna make you lose your marbles.
You gotta wash the apple.
Yeah, wash
You-
the
no,
apple.
no,
It
you
takes
want
like
it-
a second.
Everyone's like, there's pesticides. You wanna? Here's a grocery shopping tip that's gonna make you really mad at me. I usually buy the organic produce. Oh, I
There's a
get
little
it. So it
extra in
wasn't
there, huh?
about cleanliness. You actually just think better than us.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. You thought you were better than us.
Yeah, well,
Well,
that's a
explain
shame.
more.
Now I understand.
Buying the organic apples.
Also, though, like, why are you doing that?
You know, this assuages some level of guilt for destroying the environment in some way.
Exactly. It's one of those.
So I don't feel guilty about it at all.
What's the best apple variety that isn't Honeycrisp?
Dude, you
Macintosh.
fuck you.
Yeah,
You
Honeycrisp
stole the
is
best
your-
apple.
Hey, Honeycrisp is
No,
the best one. for
Honeycrisp
you?
is fantastic. Number
Easy.
2 for me is Fuji. I'm a Fuji man.
Well, hold on a second. Am I getting crazy deja vu, or did we have this exact
Yes,
conversation?
we've
We
done
talked
this.
about apples 6
No,
or 7 times.
but I think it was during Sonic as well.
Fuck all of you! It's the end of the
What the
race.
fuck was that race?
I was in
Granny Smith?
Apple names are just so fucking stupid. I hate them.
You know what? Somebody just resubbed to me and made a good point. People in grocery stores touch apples with their nasty hands, organic or not. Everybody's
I don't
going
care.
looking for the perfect apple. Wash it off with some cold water.
What is cold water gonna do to bacteria that live on the skin of an apple?
Dude,
It'll
but your
probably-
argument is that you don't want to spend the literal 5 seconds for washing.
No, my argument is that I don't care.
You should though.
But it's never affected my life.
What if a lady, didn't wipe her ass and then she was checking for the perfect apple?
Thank you, Margareta.
Let's move on to Pinturillo for one. But running it under cold water for 2 seconds is not going to take off her ass back.
Mr. DC Badgers? I want DC Badgers.
I think it probably wouldn't hurt.
No, I just blow on it and I blow the bacteria off the skin of the apple.
There's a new thing on Pinturillo website.
What?
Este sitio web utiliza cookies.
Uses cookies.
Estadísticos
Tell me
de
something.
navegación.
This website
Thank you,
uses cookies
Macarena
to
and
obtain
Regulus. I'll be right back.
statistical data.
Just gonna
I
go
went
get a
away.
drink.
I was reading that.
The navigation of its users. If you continue browsing, we consider that you accept its use.
Wait, how did you translate?
If you want, you can extend this information in the cookies policy,
Yeah, why is yours in English?
because I can read it.
Oh.
No, I got a nifty little Google Translate widget or something or other built into Chrome.
Oh.
This is my life. Is that somebody just said, I'm gonna fly to Vancouver and jack off on all the apples. And meanwhile, Chad is the one going, NL's weird.
I mean, you should probably at least have a precursory rinse on your fruit.
What is a precursory rinse? Secondly, I just
Before
don't
you eat it,
care.
You rinse it off.
I don't wash my apples.
Do you wash your potatoes?
Yeah, but potatoes have like visible dirt on them sometimes.
Oh, so as long as the dirt's invisible, we don't have to worry about it.
Are you like actually Howie Mandel? That's a Howie Mandel argument. That he'd be like, oh yeah, I wash my hands after I touch my jeans. And you'd be like, Howie, are you sure that's okay? They look clean. Oh, it's only the visible dirt we gotta worry about. I see. That's why I shave my head and I only do fist bumps from this point onwards.
That's
You know,
true.
there's this beautiful place in the world at the microscopic level where bacteria and grime and just nastiness of all kinds, they lurk dormant, waiting for you to just slip up and not wash an apple.
Mhm.
Oh, he's gone, isn't he?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, no, he left.
I was thinking about jacking up on apples now.
You
Yeah,
guys
that's
ever
probably
think
why.
about the largest scale beyond the scale of the universe? That it's probably just the smallest things again?
Nick,
What?
no.
No, just imagine you go beyond the scale of the universe and then we're actually back at the cellular level, smaller
Nick's
than the
video
smallest
game.
bacteria.
He's making a reference.
It's not
just
to everything, it's just a thing I thought about before, but everything did it also.
But that's
So-
literally the game. That's what they do.
I just think that makes sense for what reality
It
is.
doesn't make any sense at all.
So, wait, are we
It's like
talking,
a fractal.
This is like
You
a,
can't just say the universe is a fractal without evidence of it being a fractal.
I just think it makes sense.
it's like a Men in Black thing. At the end of after the credits, you see that it zooms out of the universe, and it's actually just marbles and a bunch of.
Yeah,
It's like a
worlds
Mobius
playing
strip.
with it.
Everything gets
Yeah.
big until it gets small, and then it gets big, and then it gets small. It's a
Right.
balance.
Stop.
Okay, I'm ready for the number.
Okay. Freak out. That's it. There you
Okay.
go.
Oh,
I'm in.
also-
Incorrect data. That's my bad.
Oh, this guy.
Do.
Pinturillo. Rob, would you jack off on an apple in a grocery store for $50? No.
Good answer.
Yeah.
I'd do it
Basically-
for 5,000 bits.
It's more convenient that way. It just ends up on your paycheck.
Toss it on the paycheck, yeah.
Would you become a sex offender for $50? No, I wouldn't. Is everybody? Is all the people?
All the people.
Yeah, is all the people. Yeah.
Okay. Sick.
You know, $50 would actually pay for like 20 minutes of the lawyer's time in the event that you were prosecuted.
If it was a bad lawyer.
Yes.
You get a Saul.
Yeah.
I tried to I thought that little black dot was a bug. I was trying to scrape it off my monitor.
Oh, God damn it.
I love this game.
It's not what? Excuse me. Where did it? It's got to be that. It's got to be that.
Yeah. God damn it. Thinking ahead. Drawing ahead of what I've drawn. You son of a bitch. Raise the volume of the music. It's all the better.
That was a Dazia.
Yeah. What's your guys' lowest tier fruit?
Great question.
I don't like. I don't know if there's a fruit I don't like.
What?
You ever have a dragon fruit?
Well, like of the ones I've eaten.
You know what? I really don't like unrefrigerated apples. Like if I go over to somebody's place and they got like a bowl on their counter with apples in it, I will never eat it.
Really?
I will never, unless I'm starving to death, I'm not eating that apple.
That's very strange. I think I've only had unrefrigerated apples. I'm pretty sure.
I know I recognize this is a little weird. Hey, thanks for drawing the world's smallest tower. I really.
Yeah, I thought that was a wall. Or like a drawbridge was gonna happen.
Oh, it is a tower on a wall.
Oh,
That's a big word.
That's a
It's not
very
that bad.
large word.
What's the fruit that's filled with like green mucus? Is that the passion fruit?
Kiwi?
yeah, passion fruit.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Nice John Roo.
But it's good in a smoothie.
I don't
There's a
know if
lot
I
of
like
fruits
it.
like that.
Yeah.
That green mucus, that's the passion.
You know what fruit I really like, but I find very annoying to eat, much more than mango, is pomegranate. Like it's just annoying to eat a pomegranate.
Oh, he's done it.
Oh, I know.
No one else feels that way?
Sorry, I was
Yeah,
trying to come up with that word.
I don't eat pomegranates unless somebody else prepares it.
Yeah.
I like that you gotta spank them into the bowl.
You're just as lazy as we are, and you don't admit it.
No, I just buy apples instead. I eat apples, pears.
I heard a video.
Pomegranates
What's
are
wrong with the pears?
Tastes like sand.
Pears?
I do not like pears. Yeah, they just have a weird texture. It's grainy.
You haven't had a good one.
That's what you keep telling me.
You can get a juicy pear.
I don't think anyone should ever eat fruit.
Is that a man with a butt for a head?
Oh no, he's got a big old brain.
The man from Little Nicky? Who gets boobs for heads?
How are you guys getting this?
It's actually surprisingly easy.
Yeah.
Is it?
Is it?
You know what's actually a 10 out of 10 fruit, though?
What's that?
If I was going to ask you, what's your 10 out of 10 fruit, what would you say? 3,
Banana.
2, 1?
Orange.
Banana.
Mango.
2 people fucking said banana. You guys are terrible. Your 10 out of 10 fruit is a banana?
Absolutely.
What about watermelon?
You know, a banana is technically a berry.
Rob,
I'm just saying. This is why you can't trust berries. Don't trust berry scientists.
why is
just
banana technically a berry?
When have I ever trusted a berry, in your opinion?
You know what? Raspberries and blackberries and strawberries are not berries. Bananas are berries. Yeah, so are watermelons. Watermelons are also a berry.
Yeah, but berries are fruits.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying.
Why'd they put berry in the name then?
I don't know. 'Cause
Just to fuck
scientists
us
are
up?
evil. Yeah. Mainly.
It's like, what's your favorite car? Oh, I like the, Mercedes C-Class. Oh, technically that's a coupe. It's still a car.
Hey, don't blame me. Blame science.
There's nothing wrong. I'm blaming you for your interpretation.
Yay!
Of them saying that it's a fact?
But a berry is a fruit.
I played Bioshock
Oh,
Infinite,
yeah.
so I got this easily.
Oh, okay. What's he talking
Is this
about?
Luke at the end of Force Awakens?
Mmm.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh.
He's got his hood on.
Yeah. He's got the yellow hair, too.
Yeah, that's
There's
yellow
always
hair
a
right
man.
there.
That one, yeah.
There's always a city, and there's always a lightsaber.
I only got this because Nick said what he said.
Yeah, this is a terrible drawing. This looks like an egg yolk on a spatula.
Yep. Yeah.
Being held by someone in the green.
You know how you've got just like a gorgeous painting in your brain, and then your infantile little hands just try to create it with
Can't make it happen.
point and click canvas.
Yeah.
No, but like for real though.
Oops. Oh shit! I forgot about that.
That was Metroid right there.
Other M.
For real, though?
For real. Well, because people in my chat are saying Rob reads fake BuzzFeed articles. If fake BuzzFeed articles is just like the scientific classification of things, then yes. I don't agree with it. I didn't make the rule.
You know, what's wrong with bananas, though?
Banana is, I don't have anything against it, but the only reason I eat so many bananas is because the bananas are, oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
The
What is
bananas are
that?
the easiest fruit to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They come prepackaged in nature's own plastic wrap,
Yeah.
and then
It's gone.
conveniently disposed of, easy to eat, good taste. But watermelon is like sweet nectar in a hard tortoise shell.
I mean, watermelon's not that hard to crack into compared to like a coconut or something.
Yeah,
Or even a
but
pineapple.
how
I don't know
about
what that
compared to a
is.
banana, though?
Optics.
true.
Oh.
I keep seeing this thing that people I've seen like 3 GIF recipes of when people cut open the top of a watermelon and then just like scoop out all the innards and then make it into watermelon juice cocktail.
No,
and put a
dude. What
tap
you
on
do,
it.
you cut out. We already did this ourselves. This is why I'm so familiar with it. You scrape, or like you cut out the top of the watermelon enough to be able to fit a blender into it, and then not like
Like
a
a hand-
full size blender, like a
hand
hand
one.
blender. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
And then you hand blend all the watermelon on the inside, and then you strain what's inside the watermelon until you've got like the chunky aftermath, and then you've just got straight up watermelon juice out.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we had
Sounds-
watermelon juice and we mixed it with alcohol. It was tasty.
Yeah, I mean that sounds good.
A vodka watermelon in university once. And it was not everything is cracked up to be, I'll tell you that much.
Did you
You
put
just-
it in the actual watermelon?
Yeah, you turn the bottle upside down.
No one's even paying attention. I just misspelled it.
You cut like a bottle-sized aperture into the core of the watermelon. Then you leave the bottle upside down in it, and you kind of smack it around a little bit to redistribute the liquid, and then you eat it. It was pretty bad. It tasted like a bad watermelon, and you didn't get drunk.
Anyone else get that was the flat Earth
It's
map?
flat Earth, yeah.
Yeah, it's flat Earth map. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Go on. Continue.
That's the end of that story. We never did it again. It's a waste of both the fruit and the alcohol and the labor. There was a labor cost.
I want to do the watermelon thing. You know what? I've been seeing more and more of that is really frustrating to me. Is videos of people grilling lettuce.
What's your
Like,
problem with that?
What?
Wait, that's a thing now?
That's yeah. Like apparently, some people think that you should grill lettuce.
You can grill lettuce.
Well,
do you do?
you can grill anything. You can grill some rocks if you wanted to. It doesn't mean you should.
Wait, you just take some lettuce leaves, daintily place them upon the grill, turn on the burners, and let it go?
You don't light it on fire. You just grill it.
That's like
Sort of a necessary component, isn't it? Is lighting it on fire. What is this also?
Rocks are a barbecue staple.
Oh.
The last one's going to be a Tupperware container.
Mm-hmm.
I was going for like closed container laws, kind of that reference.
I feel
Yeah,
it.
yeah. You know, that's not actually like the law. Like you can't. It's not just that you're supposed to bag it in New York. It's just that like they can't ask you what's in the bag, or they couldn't anyway before.
So they had to guess what that little end was sticking out of the top that you're
well, like
drinking?
they couldn't back in the day. They couldn't be like, "Hey, tell me what's in the bag," because you could just be like, "Nah." But now they can, so you know.
Now they could just take it.
Yeah,
That's right.
I have no idea.
You should, though.
You should, though.
Oh, yeah, I do. I have an idea. You're right.
What is that mysterious sack on the bottom half of that person?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. The arrow really mind flooded me. Like,
It
why?
wasn't an arrow, it's his arm.
Oh, of course, yeah. Why does he have an arrowhead at the end of his arm?
That's his hand.
You never seen a hand before?
It's like you've never seen a baby's hand before.
You guys ever have a Mexican corn?
No, but
Is that
I mean,
where it's burned?
No. Well, so it's grilled corn, but then they put like a mayo, like.
Oh, they had that at
Sauce
that
on
street
it?
fair.
Mhm.
When we
Yeah.
were staying at the hotel in Lexington there, they had the street fair that was right on the couple blocks
it's
away.
like a real New Yorker. Yeah, we were staying at the hotel in Lexington.
We actually weren't on Lexington, but anyway, yeah, they had a whole bunch of those booths with fidget spinners and grilled corn and fried Oreos.
Yeah.
Dude,
And everyone was carrying around an ear of corn like it's the first time they've seen corn.
It's delicious. It's really good. I would highly recommend.
Not Zell.
Oh,
Not
Not Zell.
Not Zell.
He's not Zell, he's the other.
I thought that was DNA for a long time, and that really
Yeah.
threw me off.
Oi.
It's dynamite. It's deoxy.
Ribonucleic acid.
It's like this. Because it's DNA, nitrogenous. DNA determines your traits.
Oi.
But then instead of saying oi, I want you to say the first letter of all the nitrogenous bases that can be in DNA. So you go, because it's DNA, T, G, C, DNA.
this is the letters.
T.
This is like an actual song that would have shown up in that new Bill Nye show.
That tells me everything I need to know about never seeing that.
Have you not seen any of the episodes?
You told me it sucked.
I mean, I did. I was wondering if maybe you'd want to see for yourself, but it's a
Oh.
bummer, man.
Oh my god. No, stop.
Oh.
Oh my lord.
Wait, it's none of those words?
This doesn't make any sense.
It'll make more sense soon. And then.
I know.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
There's just
It's
so many
originally-
four-letter words that it could be that.
Yeah. Originally, they made these so that you wouldn't masturbate. And look at what's become of them now.
I can't believe you fucking druggies got that so fast.
You said after a massive rip.
We do not use mayo. We use crema oaxacana.
That's crema Oaxaca.
Oh, is it? Then why is there an NIA in it?
Oaxaca.
This is a dumb word.
Yeah.
Seems
I
like it's
this
hard to.
Why is this word spelled this way?
I don't know what this is.
One
Yeah,
of
you
them, one of them yatchets.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
You're just gonna say the word now?
Yeah, you just say the word, I guess.
Well, no, I actually
I delayed long enough for him to get
It took. I actually had already had it in my head at the time.
I also thought yachts were really big when I was a kid, but they can be pretty small.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you just why don't you
right?
just call it a boat?
Well, there's a difference.
It's like one's a
Some
boat for
yachts-
rich people and one's a boat for anyone else.
Yeah.
Well, it's a boat for like luxury specifically, right? Like instead of other
Fish-
boats that are fishing boats.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can go in your boat, then as far as I'm concerned, it's a yacht. If you go on your boat,
If your boat can hold another boat, it's probably a yacht.
If you describe your boat as a blank foot boat, then it is a yacht.
A yacht is a recreational boat or ship. The term originates from the Dutch word yacht, hunt, and was originally defined as a light, fast-sailing vessel used by the Dutch Navy to pursue pirates and other transgressors around and into the shallow waters of the Low Countries.
Oh, God damn it. It's none of those things.
All right, more arrows, Austin.
You said it, buddy. You said it.
Oh, fuck off. I thought it was a topological map of a storm front or like a pressure.
Yeah, like a Zen garden or something.
Love when people say the word out loud without realizing it. My favorite part of this game.
Oh man, there's probably like a better way to draw this. That's not how you do it. Okay.
You guys want to pitch in and get a food yacht?
What is a food yacht?
Okay, new idea. Here we go. You know how
so
they
it's
have
like a brand new thing to begin with.
Yes.
It's a new category. Sharks
you know
never
how
invest
you
in
have
those.
food trucks? Food yachts.
I'm gonna stop you right there because I got a lot of questions. How are people gonna get to this food yacht if 90% of our customers are terrestrially based?
Look, they're gonna need to work a little bit harder for our food, but hey, you know, it worked for PlayStation,
The
so...
front of the boat is like an icebreaker with dynamite, and you can just dig it into the city.
And you ever see a marina, like on, you know, when it's nice weather? There's like a million boats. What if you came up and you had a nice grill with some burgers and ribs or something?
Okay, hold on. Now you're onto something for real, though.
Shoot it off the boat with a cannon.
Yeah.
Yo, like a boat out on a lake that's like a food boat?
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
No, they have bars that are on lakes.
There's places like I can think of
Yeah,
a
they
couple
do.
places this might actually work.
Yeah, Florida. That's all of them.
You're just gonna drive around in your boat and be like, "Hey, you guys hungry?"
Yeah, it's not exactly a restaurant boat. It's you don't sit down on the boat itself.
You
You're
order
already
from
in your
it.
own boat. You come over, you know, and you board them. You don't have to board them, but I mean, you know, you have your grill.
You
got your
aggressively
burgers.
board them with harpoons.
You mount them.
You give them a broadside cannon barrage, and then you force them to eat your burgers.
Well, you could have an app, right? And then you order your food, and then you come up when the food's ready.
Yeah. Dude, if we lived in Kevin Costner's Waterworld, this would be a multi-million-dollar idea.
They would just kill you and take all your food.
I don't
Well,
even
that's
want to
not
run
true,
a
yeah.
restaurant on the land. And you want to complicate it by putting it into a boat for no reason other than novelty.
Yeah.
But you know, it'd be sick is if you had like DoorDash drivers on jet skis take the food and deliver it to other people's
Oh, dude, that'd be so cool.
boats. Like a
You think that-
$28 delivery fee.
My brain is entirely failing to think of a way to convey what this word is.
What the hell?
That's why failure has been sent.
You made some sort of a lid.
You've been penalized.
It was. How would you drop plaster?
Ooh, I mean,
You were gonna do the spreader, right?
with YouTube's
Yeah.
new
Hold
content guidelines, I don't know, but
Shit.
Hold on. Apparently, this already exists. I made
like
this
I was
up
gonna
as a
say.
joke. I made this up as a joke, but apparently, if you
Sure.
sail to Block Island, Rhode Island, and anchor in the Great Salt Pond, there's a food boat that comes
is this
around.
a
with
Zelda puzzle?
I don't know. Apparently, it's
Block
very
Island.
successful.
Cast your anchor into the Great Salt Pond.
This is the hardest word I think I've ever had to draw. I just don't know how to even do it.
Wait, this is apparently way more common. Somebody else said, I went to a marina where my aunt and uncle had a boat, and there was a pizza boat that hung offshore, and you just had to flag them down to get some pizza.
Fuck yeah! Pizza boat. I want to run a pizza boat.
I
I had...
pass.
No, don't pass.
Oh,
What was it?
Commissioner.
Commissioner, I would have got there.
Oh, Commissioner, yeah.
Dude, man with a badge and a mustache, commissioner.
All you've got is Commissioner Gordon. I don't know how to evoke that properly, so I pass.
That's fair. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
The
with last
food
turn.
yacht could be called Fresh Off the Boat. Yeah, but then we have to have an actual like person with some mixed ancestry on the boat. Otherwise, it's just a racist food boat.
I think it would be more racist if you had that.
No, you can't have a restaurant run by 6 white people called Fresh Off the Boat. It's bad optics.
Like, what if you? Okay, I'll use white people in this example. If you had a restaurant called, you know, bunch of crackers making food, like that.
Come on,
That
Rob.
would be racist if it was white people. You know what I mean? That'd be more racist in that case.
I'd eat there.
If
Dig
it's
deep for
run
this.
by 6 white people, it should just be called like Rob's Fish Boat. As an aside, have you ever eaten at the Cracker Barrel? Because I think it might be exactly what you've described.
I haven't, but it seems
Whitest
like
restaurant I've
Cracker Barrel is actually kind of a racist name if you're putting it into this context.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Probably all white people there. Yeah.
Can you give us anything else on this?
Yeah.
No.
A bowl and the NLSS.
Who is the NLSS?
It's a show.
No, who?
No.
Who?
Are you an
bro.
owl now?
Us.
Oh, I actually guessed that. Look, I just put BOLAS.
Wow.
I don't even know why I know that is a word.
Well, that's bolas. What's a bolus?
I looked it up. It's like a chewed thing of food in your mouth or something.
Yeah, it's when food starts to become digested.
Oh.
Oh. Should have drawn that.
That's just it.
Us.
You guys want to make a restaurant called A Bunch of Crackers Making Food?
No, because I worry about the kind of clientele we would get.
Yeah, that's probably fair. What if we put it on a boat?
Bunch of crackers making food on a boat.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's even worse.
Oh. Oops, I'm dumb.
I also immediately went hippo, chat. It was not right. Those feet just said hippo to me for some reason.
I thought there's only like 2 animals those feet can be.
There's also the right amount of letters, too.
Okay, this is nonsense.
Is he drawing with the controller? I'm using tilt controls.
Anyone else have a really bad business idea that can turn out to be an actual business idea that already
Almost
exists?
every business idea that Michael A. L. Fox comes up with is actually the worst business idea I've ever heard.
What about...
The only reason they're not that bad is because he gets people to do all the labor for free. They're still not going to make any money or get an audience, but on the bright side, nothing at all has gone into it except for people's time.
Yo, I'm 2 for 2 on inventing things that already exist right
The
now.
bagel bites are
Yeah.
definitely like a real, that was a good investment.
Bagel holes and food boat. Grill boat.
Poutine Maps is never going to take off. Have you heard this idea?
Poutineer.com, he's bought the domain.
Poutineer, yeah.
Oh, that's half the work right there, buying the domain.
He's gonna document all the places in the United States they have poutine and basically
tell you-
make a guide for people who are looking for
It's
it.
just Google Maps, but only for poutine.
I think it'll be useful. I want to find poutine.
You can already find poutine.
I did search it on Google and it gave me Palms Frites in New York City, which is really far away.
Means that there's no poutine near you.
Yeah.
Yo, actually though, Grand
What's happening to these
Dungo
people?
in my chat has a pretty good one.
What did you
Okay,
just call that
okay.
person?
Grand Cheval Dungo.
Oh, okay.
That's his name. Okay. I actually think that could be a pretty fun idea, is a restaurant where the customers bring you the ingredients.
Why?
Well, so, okay, hear me out. Basically, it would be like, it would almost be like a you know, an entertainment kind of thing, like hibachi. You know, it's sort of like you're going into see
Yeah.
a live
That makes me
thing
nervous.
of Chopped or whatever.
I feel bad for them having to put on a show for me. Just like make the food. I don't want to watch.
Yeah, that's
Don't go to a hibachi.
I
grill.
don't,
Yeah.
but people bring
Yeah, I
me to
also
them
don't
sometimes, and I feel uncomfortable.
Why?
He's gonna
It's just
bring your
chicken.
and you will save so much money on the ingredients.
Because the guy's like, look, it's American Coca-Cola, and it's like, it was not. It was actually soy sauce. And I was like, come on.
Nick. Nick.
That's what he said. I didn't
This
like
is
it
the
at
most
all.
cynical thing I've ever heard from you, I think.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, what if somebody comes in with like, expired chicken breasts?
Well, I assume the
Quickness.
rule would be like,
Make me ill so I can sue you.
come in with edible things, not like shoes or tires or something.
I will say, I love Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a fantastic meal. I do wish sometimes.
I
and
meant
know this is
Chinese
part of the-
Coca-Cola, not American.
I know this is part of the hibachi is Japanese, but anyway. this is
He
part of the
said
experience.
Chinese.
Well, then he was being a racist. Sometimes I wish they would just grill it for you and bring it out. Because when Kate and I eat, there's only two of us. So I flip the meat while she eats, and she flips the meat while I eat. It's like we never get a break. It's
That's
not
awful.
a big deal. When there's like 8 people, you pass it around. No big deal. When there's 2 people, it's hard.
That's like you know those like a Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh, yeah.
That's where they
Yeah,
wax
those
all the
ones.
hair off the steak.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're getting all those hairy steaks everywhere. Brazilian steakhouse is where you flip the thing.
The card, it says like circle or X.
Yeah, or it'll be like green or red, and you flip the little wooden block, and then they're just like, all right, well, here's all the meat that you could possibly eat. And then if you flip it back over, then they won't serve you meat anymore. But
A little.
I couldn't get that for some reason.
I said no tall.
No tall.
no tall.
The holes on the bottom, yes, those are the anus sizes.
Mhm.
Wow, we're getting some weird words. I can probably draw this one, though.
Nice. No tall. You guys want to go? Yeah, go on.
How would you guys draw overcome? I'm curious.
Well,
Two-parter.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yep, easily.
I just wanted to draw the word come and with an arrow over it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I'd spell it C-U-M and get a quick little laugh there too.
Dude,
Oh,
this,
it's a bindle.
this man's an SCP right here with that giant giraffe neck.
Great drawing. Nothing wrong with that one. Also a great candidate for a 2-parter.
Oh, yeah.
You guys got it?
I was gonna type degenerate, and then
Oh,
I was like,
that's mean.
that doesn't fit.
I mean, I'm just like stuck on the word homeless.
It's an old-timey word for homeless.
Very assumptive.
Oh, homeless. Oh.
I thought I nailed the emotion. Just enough
Dude.
sorrow.
That's a vagabond right there.
Yo, Loonage just up the ante here. Rob, you integrate the restaurant with a grocery. They buy the ingredients there like someone choosing their lobster at a seafood restaurant.
I don't like
Boom.
choosing the lobster. at
And
the
then
seafood restaurant.
put it on a boat.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Dude, that would actually be even more impressive is if you had a seafood restaurant on a boat and instead of picking out the lobster, they were like, yeah, I'll have the bass. And it's like, all right, it'll take me about an hour.
This is a horrible concept for a
It's gonna
restaurant.
fish out some bass for you. And
Hey, you hungry? Oh, dude, I'm starving. What do you have? Oh, the bass. All right, I'll see you in. Could be 15 minutes, could be 8 hours. That's really the nature of the business here.
Might not actually catch one today. We'll see.
But it'd be impressive.
I don't like this idea where you buy your own food, take it to the restaurant, and then they cook the food that you bought at the grocery store for you. I don't like this idea. I don't understand it.
This drawing is on LSD.
You're
This
just
perspective.
adding a chore to the start of the restaurant experience. It's like,
It's
hey, you can eat
like
here,
dinner
but
at a show.
here's the gimmick of this restaurant. You come here, and then you mop for like 8 minutes, and then you get your food.
You
You
could
do
just
part
open
of
a
your
grocery
job.
store like Rumble Muffin said.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Because you can resell the products that the fishermen get to other people who want to make stuff with it.
How so?
If you're in a grocery store, I mean.
Yeah.
Or you run a fish market if you just want to deal with fish.
Okay, wait. Are you buying stuff from this grocery store and then selling it outside of the grocery store?
No, you are running the grocery store. You've made a grocery store and you're selling things.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the story.
So the new business idea is a grocery store.
Yes.
Check this out. We're gonna have a centralized location where we put all the food we have available for sale.
That's what I was getting at.
No more driving over to this farm for eggs and this farm for chicken and this creamery for cheese. Now you can get all your food at one place.
You know how you used to go to all these different restaurants in all these different parts of the city? Now you can just go to this one place and get all your food at the same time.
No way.
This is such a Rob drawing.
Yeah. Oh.
It's drawn by Rob.
He's
why.
buffed.
He's
Yeah.
a +3 to his throwing axe.
Whoop.
Ooh.
That's a whoop!
I can't
It's a
whoop
whoop.
that in good conscience.
Oh.
That's even more of a whoop.
It's a hell of a word, though.
This is also the word is Pinturillo.
This is a hard drawing to draw, to be honest with you. I don't know how else to really.
Is he giving us the thumbs up? Oh.
It's not tarantulas.
He's going on a
adventure.
Yeah.
Oh.
You should have drawn Link, but with a mushroom for a head.
Yeah, that would have been good.
The new
I
DLC
also-
adventure armor.
I want to just get this out here that just because something exists does not mean it's a good idea, in my opinion. Like, because
Like
Robert.
the Snuggie.
Well, yeah.
I have
that
one of
was
those.
what I was gonna say, but
Yeah.
if you had been like, hey, what if you had a restaurant where you eat sushi off of a naked lady? I would be like, that's stupid and weird and lecherous.
Yeah.
And but it exists.
Yeah.
But it's not like there's 10 in every
I kind of want to
city.
try that once, just to say I did it.
Why?
Are we separating the idea of good and financially viable? Because
As far as I'm concerned, they're one and the same, unless you actually believe there's some implicit goodness to eating sushi off of a slave.
well,
No, she's not
what
a
I'm saying-
slave. She can not do it.
She's a plate.
Yeah.
The woman is a plate.
What if
Yeah,
she likes
people
it?
are into that. It's like
I don't know.
it's a whole fetish for that.
I want to understand why it exists, so I guess I'm curious.
I think it's like a I'm richer than you, haha, sort of thing, isn't it?
Oh, I guess I don't need to do it if it's that.
Like I said, there's a whole fetish for it. So like it's not just eating off of a person. Like
Great
there's like a
drawing.
whole thing where people pretend to be chairs or like footstools and shit like that.
Yeah, but like that's weird.
Wow, are you king shaming?
Yeah. I mean, like,
Yeah.
from a business,
Shame.
from like a restaurant standpoint, I guess. Yeah.
Is it really a restaurant though? Can we call it that at that point?
Yeah. Yeah,
You're going there for the food.
Yeah.
I like this comment. Question: can I use cutlery? And then right after that, in parentheses, it just says blood. I see your concern.
All right.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah.
Let me put it this way: there's no way you're going to the sushi restaurant because they have good sushi. You're not like, oh, it's the best sushi restaurant in town. It just so happens you also eat it off of a person.
I'm gonna look up what is that service called.
Yeah, there's got to be a name for it, right?
I don't even know how to search for that properly. Oh, okay. Nyotai Mori.
That was invented by a North American man and then translated into Japanese to sound as if it's a traditional thing.
Right.
Often referred to as body sushi, is a Japanese practice of serving sashimi or sushi
Invented by Orson
on.
Richmond in the year 1988.
from a naked body of a woman. Nantai Mori refers to the same practice using a male model. The Japanese practice of Nyotai Mori serving sushi on a naked body is said to have its origins in the samurai period in Japan.
Oh, there you go.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It said, and then
Lucas
it said in
Smith,
the words of
inventor.
words of Chef Mike Keenan, and I went, oh, wait a second. No, it's just somebody talking about it. It originated in the Ishikawa Prefecture and continues to be practiced there. So it is actually a Japanese practice.
Yeah. You got me.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Oh, what?
Oh. Wait, really?
Oh. No, it's not. It's not that.
This is so
What is this
good.
word?
It could be so many things, but it's not any of them.
Oh!
Yeah, he's excited.
Oh, he's happy.
I see.
He's innocent, yeah.
See, that little coy smile on the judge's face would have definitely been enough for me, too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They put a whole sushi roll to cover the dick. It's probably one of those really long sashimi bits.
In traditional Edo period Japan, you only eat off of a woman, you idiot. You don't eat off a man, that'd be gross.
What if you eat off a couple, a man and a woman?
The car mobile has a good idea. A steakhouse, but you eat off of a burly lumberjack instead.
I don't want to eat off of a person.
Fine, I didn't want to draw anyway. Fuck.
I don't like the idea of mixing food and sex. Those are two things that are very, very good on their own.
Just because she's naked doesn't mean it has to be about sex. It's much more about power.
I mean, it could be an artistic statement as well.
To a degree, that's true, though.
Yeah.
It's like the whole thing.
That's like
It's a Dom thing.
Rob and Austin use paper plates. Nick, Bear, and I use ceramic plates. And if you go one level up in absurdity, you eat off of human beings.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's like what Dan does.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you don't touch the person either. You only take them off of them with the.
But why do it?
Do they put like a whole fish in her badge?
No.
How do you get hired for that job?
Be like hot, I imagine.
Is it just like a modeling gig?
Yeah, but you're like a plate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
like,
why do we all
on your
think that's
resume-
overlay? It's LY.
Oh, what is that square?
Oh.
Pull up the overlay real quick.
No, isn't that's oh. Get fucked, bitches!
Oh, it actually is.
I remember what that one is.
Austin, how do you know that from memory?
I guess from memory.
I don't know what it is.
That's absurd.
Yeah, you see enough overlays in your life.
Oh my god. There's
Can
the
you
naked
tell us-
restaurant in Vancouver. Yeah, I know. There's like 1,500 sushi restaurants, and one of them is naked sushi.
Would you eat sushi off of your wife?
I don't want to. I would much rather eat sushi off of another woman with my wife. But even that strikes me as just being strange.
Yeah.
Would you eat another woman with your wife?
Like, we're talking about in the sustenance way, not in the cunnilingus sense.
Well, I mean, you could answer for both.
I guess we'd have to have a long conversation about it in advance.
So the one that does the naked
Five-parter.
sushi, do they also serve not naked sushi, or is that their thing 100%?
You're gonna go there and not get naked sushi?
I'm just wondering if their service can sustain itself with only that.
It's probably very expensive, right?
It's actually the most beta thing I've ever heard.
Why?
Just to go to the naked sushi place and get not naked
I'm just
sushi.
asking,
Can I just have a water?
can they keep their business open with just that service is the thing. I don't think they can.
I agree with
They
that.
must be, though, right? That's what the whole thing is.
Can you get a naked sushi lady to go?
Just wrap her up. I'll take the naked sushi sans naked. Can I just have a clothed woman? Clothed?
I have a woman with an apron on. I don't want to get it.
Dude, actually, on that same train, Gibbons has a great idea, new business idea. You eat off of a clothed lady, and you're naked.
Oh.
Oh.
You're eating the sushi, yeah.
What about a rotary sushi naked place where there's naked people on rotating conveyor belts?
Guys, just leave the house at some point in your lives. Like, this drawing is actually evocative of what's happening.
Is it though?
I didn't know what it was.
You guys, would you please just need to go get your prescriptions filled sometimes?
Just occasionally
and have a little familiarity with
to
this
a
situation.
pharmacy.
Why would you go to a pharmacy without the need to do it?
The pharmacy is also a general store in today's modern era.
That's true.
No, the pharmacy is always like this little isolated part within Walmart. It's like it's either centralized in the store or they're hiding it.
I don't like going to the pharmacy because one time I had to buy iron pills for Kate, and then I was like, hey, can I get some iron pills? And he's like, yeah, they're over there, but what do you need them for? And then he talked me out of it. And I was like, it's over the counter, dude. Like, he was going to judge me for buying these iron pills. He's like, you could really mess yourself up if you don't need to take iron pills. So I'm like, well, somebody who went to school for twice as long as you told me my wife needs them. So how about you suck on my penis?
But you didn't say that.
I didn't say that. Well, in my head, I was
Oh.
like, "How you suck on my penis?"
You couldn't even say it out loud in your head.
Yeah.
You had to.
Well,
muffle
he
it a
also
little bit.
talked you out of it as part of the story. So
Well, I just went to a different pharmacy and was like, "I need iron pills."
that's actually way more beta of a story.
Yeah, I know.
Actually.
Wait, if you need him, why did you just say it? Why did you just ask him to give it to you? He has to.
Why does he have so much chest hair, Nick?
He was being uppity, so I took my business elsewhere. And I
Why
like to
didn't
think
you-
that due to the butterfly effect, he somehow lost his job at a later date as a result of that lost sale.
Oh, Chad,
Every other
that's a good
place you
point.
go into, and they're like, "Hey, can I help you with anything, sir?" At this place, they're like, "Oh, what do you want?" "Oh, you can't have it." Sorry, I don't understand the business model.
Chad said, what about a naked Italian restaurant where you get like a fat guy with pizza on him?
Yeah, that's a Tim and Eric sketch right there. Actually, yes.
You slowly like twirling spaghetti noodles on a naked man's nipple.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get you a nice Italian massage. You're gonna make a nice hot sticky poop, but it's gonna be good.
Boppity boopy.
I am not a customer. I am a worker.
Oh.
Is that a cat?
It's the other thing you can do with that situation.
I think my chat died, so give me a moment.
Yeah, it
here.
definitely did.
That's not
Didn't miss
okay,
much.
spaghetti.
It's mainly the people making potion seller references.
I see a lot of naked spaghetti.
You can't handle my iron pill.
Oh, it's Pat.
Pat the cat.
I thought he was about to eat the cat.
Rob.
That's what I was going for.
Chad is back.
Nice.
There you go.
In this Wikipedia article, they're not even naked. Like, they have pasties on and like a thong.
I believe that that's also true if you were to go get some. They're not actually naked. The nipples are
But
covered.
then there's a lady eating it with her mouth off the person.
Yeah, that's.
I would describe that lady as
Why is she doing
a
that?
freak in the sheets.
She's bent over fully 90 degrees with her mouth on this woman's thigh.
Yeah, it's not a belly button shot.
Like
It's-
sucking the sushi off her.
She's a gender traitor, basically.
Like, I wouldn't have imagined that was even on the table as an option to do that.
you guys ever do a belly button shot?
No, and how does that exactly occur in the natural world?
I don't know. Like, it
Isn't the
happens-
belly button like a little permeable?
What-
Like if you poured a shot of tequila into the belly button and then you're like, wait, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, and then you came back, wouldn't like 10% of the shot?
Oh
have
yeah.
been
How long do you
absorbed?
think it would take for your body to absorb a shot through your belly button? You don't
That's
even
what
have to
I
drink
mean.
anymore. You just lay there. I almost want to do this. Just pour a shot in there and just lay there and watch it and see how long it
Just see
takes
what
to
happens.
go away.
Just soak a
It's not
tampon in it and put it in your ass.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's also an option.
It's not permeable. But you ever look at a belly button? It's got like pores. You know, it's like
I mean,
it looks like
if
the
you
end
sit-
of a hot dog.
If you sit in a tub of alcohol for like several hours, I'm sure through osmosis you'd get like a little drunk.
Oh, he did that in Last Man on Earth. It
Oh,
was
really?
It was a kiddie pool though, not a bathtub.
Did he get drunk?
I think so.
Oh,
He was
there
he
you
was
go.
drinking at the time as well though, so that might
Oh,
have something to do with it.
That does.
$800 for a group of 15. So that's like
really
$50.
cheap.
That's actually not that bad.
Wait, how much is it?
800 for 15 people.
Yeah, that's not bad.
$8 per person.
Yeah.
Sushi's already usually a little expensive, and then
Yeah, that's $58
buying
for
a
a
person.
sushi dinner. Yeah, that seems. That
So
seems pretty...
everybody that comes to dinner just pretends they're paying for dinner that night, and then everyone gets the lady sushi. I mean, that's not even that expensive, really. That's not splurging if everyone's on for that, I mean.
I don't want to do it.
I also.
We could do it
really
at
wanna
PAX.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to a Brazilian steakhouse at PAX.
Yeah, I'd rather like eat a lot of meat
I guess.
than eat a little fish off of a naked lady.
I just want to know what the deal is with it, really. Oh, that's the Vancouver place? The Vancouver place would be more expensive, I'd think.
I think you know what the deal is with it, though.
With the Brazilian
With
steakhouse.
the naked sushi place. I think
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what the deal is.
Lynn's down to do it with me, so we'll go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Rob,
do it.
you in?
I have to check with someone.
What, you're not
before
going to
I-
have sex with her?
If you have to check with your significant other before going to a restaurant, it's a strange business. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
How's that for terrace?
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's not bad. I thought it was tanning something.
Mm-hmm. Dude, look, if you in chat have a significant other and you're not approaching them when you're going to be interacting with naked women, then
I agree. It's a good
yeah.
move.
you should just be doing that. If you're going to interact with a naked
You don't
lady.
want to like that's one where you don't want to ask for you don't want to apologize instead of asking for permission
Yeah.
in that scenario. You
Yes.
don't want to come later on and be like, oh, by the way, work thing happened. We all ended up going out and eating sushi off.
By
this
the way,
naked lady.
Right, yeah.
Can we just acknowledge that somehow Austin got this?
Yeah,
What is it?
Yeah, Rob.
Oh,
What?
It's a very specific reference that you might not
It's
get
a-
if you're not a
it's a brown
$25
box.
subscriber.
Oh my god.
Oh. All right. Fair enough.
Do you
I
think
like how
people
chat
fight over
rails-
the crotch sushi?
No, that's like how chat rails Rob for saying that, and then like 80% of them are like, does not apply, feels bad, man.
Right. Yeah.
I just feel like I'd be awkward. Like, I'd be
Yeah.
like, hey,
Yeah,
really,
are-
like I'm
are you supposed
hungry.
to talk to them? Like what?
no,
Like,
you
and
treat them like an
or-
object.
That'd be so awkward.
Okay, I don't think you're an object, but all my friends wanted to come here, so sorry.
Sorry,
Oh my
Jive.
lord.
Lynn calls boob sushi? Oh, I've seen this guy. Is that Fox?
Not the best drawing in the world.
The,
All right.
the coffee's too hot.
It looks like orange juice, not coffee.
It's against the rules to talk to the girls. That's like some little finger shit. Because like you might start putting ideas in their head, like maybe you could do more with your life than be a plate. Hey, don't be giving the plates any big ideas.
When I was in Cancun, it actually made me feel like such a scumbag that I will never go back to Cancun, actually. Because, like, so, like, hotels have restaurants and stuff, right? And if you guys live in a major
I've
city...
heard of them, yes.
Right, yeah. And you guys can go and sit down in a hotel restaurant, right? And eat food there, even if you're not at the hotel.
These are very familiar concepts so far.
Well, in Cancun, that's not the case, apparently.
Oh,
like,
really?
the native population are not allowed to go in there. Only the tourists are allowed, which
That's
is
pretty
like,
sweet.
it just makes me feel like a fucking imperialist scumbag to go down there and eat in the hotel restaurant. You know what I mean?
Why would you spend all that money if not to travel to another country and completely be surrounded by people that are from where you came from?
Right, yeah, exactly.
How else are you supposed to travel while also maintaining your completely sheltered view of the world?
Oh no, it's fucked up, man.
Those are such straight lines! Okay,
They are very
not that
straight
one,
lines,
though.
yeah.
If you were drawing a music staff right now, like, you could get away with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do it. Yeah.
Oh, shit, he did it. I don't like those notes as much, but I got you.
A good old do-do-do.
They put one up here just to mess with you.
That was just a wall, huh? All right.
I hate when people accuse me of cheating. He drew a room, and the word is 4 letters. It's not a leap of faith to guess the word wall.
You cheat in this game, though.
There are there's like 4 words that are incredibly common.
Pikachu.
That you guess sometimes. All right, if that's cheating, I'm sorry.
I don't think that's a Pikachu anymore.
No longer is that a Pikachu.
It's like a weird
really
snail.
chubby Pikachu.
It's
What?
like a Pikachu ice cream.
Oh, it's dead.
Oh, I get what's going on.
It's like a half snake.
Yeah,
as well.
nice.
What?
This is a great drawing.
Is this some
Sticky with the
marijuana
original theme.
smoking device with a Pikachu inside of it?
It's the snack.
Yeah, it's Ekans.
Did you guys know that if you flip around the name Ekans,
Yeah, it becomes Cobra.
it spells gullible?
His eyebrows are on fleek.
Yeah. That Pikachu's dead now.
What if the sushi lady coughs or farts? Is it over?
Probably just kill her.
I mean, you got knives there, right?
No,
You
it's
might as
the
well.
more I think about this, the more this is kind of awful because it's like you can't do anything at all for as long as that takes.
Dude, as far as like conspiracy people, rich people things,
Yeah.
what do you guys think is the most like insane rich people thing that they actually do?
Having like a live-in gardener.
That's talking conspiracy theory style. Like,
But you have so much yard work to do, it's actually cost effective for you to employ someone to live at your house to mow the lawn. That's just actually serfdom.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. What about like the really weird out there shit, like a hostel type situation?
I think it's more likely they do the eyes wide shut thing before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Trying to
probably
unlock his mouth.
It's Saw.
I thought it was a Pikachu at first.
Better
'cause it had
call
the little-
Saw.
Is that a...
It's a blow dart gun?
Yeah, I believe it's a blow dart gun.
Is that the triple joint from that Seth Rogen movie?
It's a
It does
three-way.
look like it, yeah. It's Kylo Ren's lightsaber. It's him putting it in his mouth.
Those
That's
3
a
letters,
word?
WPE, I was like, is that PewDiePie?
Is it a...
What?
That's not... Okay, yeah, it's verb noun.
Oh,
It's just a
okay.
verb noun.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not a word.
I mean, I think that's a word.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
a word that nobody uses ever.
It's a... I thought it was a blow dart gun.
The term blowpipe refers to one of several tools used to direct streams of gases into any one of several working media.
Oh, of course.
Wait, what?
Blowpipes for torches, blowpipes in glass blowing.
Oh, so it's not like a blow gun. It's for like industry.
Yeah, I guess so. So that was not the correct representation of a blowpipe.
Yeah, you should have drawn the blowpipe of a torch.
Or blowpipes in iron making.
Yeah, just
That
anything
guy's
streaming
got-
a gas into a medium would have
He's got
worked.
pepperoni
honestly.
nipples, this man. Is this like if a snowman became
No, it's
sentient?
food. It's food. It's food on a lady. It's food on a lady.
Oh, it's
How
food on a
old were
lady.
you guys when you took off your shirt and this is what was staring back at you in the mirror? Because for me, it was like 25 when my torso started to look like a face.
Dude, I used to have a little extra between my belly button and my nipples. There was
Yeah.
like right in the middle there was like a little red dot for some reason. I have no idea why.
Oh, that's probably an extra nipple.
It is weird.
It's more common than you would think.
You think it was
Actually.
like, you think it was a fold that trapped heat and moisture and made a little sore or something?
Sure. I mean, yeah, why not?
I'm just
Why is she
saying.
crying? This is weird.
There's speculation.
This is really weird. This is also a 3-letter word, by the way.
And you haven't gotten it.
Oh my lord.
Oh, it is just.
All right, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, all right.
Oh,
I was so
what?
hesitant
No,
to
okay,
put
it's
that
gotta be
in there.
this then. Yeah.
Call Sushi Lady. She's crying.
Yeah.
Don't talk to the plate.
You guys want to invent our own secret NLSS society where we dress up as goats and stuff and like sacrifice?
I'm down for the
pigs?
end stuff. I don't really want the goats though.
You guys don't want to wear animal masks and
But
weird
stuff
shit?
could be anything.
Yeah. Well, we just got to do like satanic rituals and stuff.
Yeah, there we go with the stuff again.
Yeah, you keep
Well,
disguising it, man. It's like
the-
hidden fees.
After the satanic rituals, the and stuff would be summoning Satan, obviously.
That's fine. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Well, let's take some time to pimp our channels. Start with the BaerTaffy.
Hey everybody, I'm BaerTaffy. I'm going to be streaming some Crimson Court over on twitch.tv/BaerTaffy after this.
Sweet. Austin.
Twitch.tv/last_gray_wolf. Gonna be playing Battlegrounds after this. Gonna come watch. But go watch Bear though.
Oh, thanks.
No problem, man.
Go watch Austin, though.
No, go watch Bear.
Watch Austin.
And we got the little Robert as well.
I'm, well, little.
Lion
but
Ted and Little Robert.
I am Rob, also known as AlpacaPatrol, everywhere, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Been doing a good amount of, actually, RimWorld lately. I'm like 40 days into my first colony, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Twitch.tv/AlpacaPatrol, Discord, Twitter, YouTube, all that stuff.
And Nicholas.
Hey everybody, Rockley Smile here. You can check me out youtube.com/Rockley Smile. Follow me on Twitter at Rockley Smile for notifications when I go live for future streams here on twitch.tv/Rockley Smile. I will be instituting a new schedule soon, so you can look forward to that. You may be interested in seeing the rough draft, which should be showing up on my screen any moment here as I buy time. There it
May
is.
surprise you.
Yeah, all the days may surprise you, really. Anyway, well, give me feedback on what you think about that, and I might make a few changes, and maybe we'll be starting that up next week. So, thanks everybody for watching. See you soon.
Sweet. I'm going to hang up on you guys. Thanks for being on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.